Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatics channel. What's good with you? It's your boy JB, joined here by In the Zoe and also Old Man Mob. And so again, Old Man, glad to have you back. We missed you last week and stuff. And so I'm gonna go ahead and toss it over to Zoe here. Let Zoe introduce himself, then Old Man after that.
What up, though? Zoe from In the Zone Sports, man. I'm on YouTube and all platforms, mainly TikTok and Instagram. Follow my page, man. I appreciate everybody showing me love, supporting the channel.
Old Man.
What's good, everybody? I'm glad to be back. You can follow me on Twitter at the Old Man Mob. And if you're a Bills fan, leave me alone this week.
Who they play?
The Patriots.
Oh,
In Buffalo.
You know they're gonna be an ass whooping.
It'll be interesting for sure. Let's see, make sure I get the comments coming up here. What's good, Daniel? What's
Daniel, what's the
good?
deal?
Yeah, happy Wednesday to you as well. And again, with it being October now, it's October there, so Cancer Awareness Month. That's why your boy already rocking the pink here.
Yeah.
But man, so many things happening here. We were just talking about the fall of the Baltimore Ravens, is what I like to call it right now. Because man, I didn't see this coming, man. I thought that they would have been a lock to be a team, but now I'm looking and they've got some problems. They've got some problems. So we'll go ahead and start with Old Man since he missed out last week. Old Man, what are you thinking right now about the Baltimore Ravens and just that whole division right now as a whole, the AFC North?
Man, it's crazy. They had Lamar and King Henry looking good against Buffalo. Something's wrong with King Henry. When has he fumbled this much? That's what I want to know.
Shit, he old.
God.
Shit.
It don't matter, dude. King Henry's been known for two things: trucking grown
Yeah,
ass men to the ground and not fumbling.
I feel you, but shit, we ain't never seen King Henry at this age. Shit.
How old is he now?
Man, probably about 31, 30. Got more wear and tear on his body than a couple years ago. Shit.
Certain teams find a way to lose certain games. And in a big game, that's what it seems to be the theme for Baltimore. Somebody gonna mess it up. Like lately it's been King Henry. If it ain't him, before that, Mark Andrew. And we talking about the people that you go out there and pay the big bucks because he's supposed to be your finishers, but instead they finishing you in the wrong way. They out here messing it up. So they've got problems and who knows what's going on with Lamar. I'm just glad that I had the second pick this year in my other league, so I had to take Josh Allen as opposed to Lamar Jackson. So I, I'm good. I'm good. But man, tough situation.
Man, tough ain't the word. I'm happy I got Josh Allen, my quarterback, man. Because I'd be mad if I had Lamar Jackson or Jamar Chase. I'd be pissed.
But though, I got to ask you here early on here. Obviously,
What
the
up, Mike?
second international game here for your Vikings here. But obviously, the Cleveland Browns, they're making a change here. They said, we're not going to put Flacco against that defense. That's what we're not going to do. So instead, they're going to throw the young kid in there, Dylan Gabriel, who they claim to believe in as the guy in the fire. So what are your thoughts about that, and what can we expect? And also talk about Carson Wentz also a little bit.
I feel like this is a move that had to be made. I probably would wait another week because a rookie quarterback with them weapons don't look good going against a B-flow defense with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he's gonna struggle. He's gonna look real bad. Then people gonna be calling for Shador, but it's only his first game, man. But I don't understand. Cleveland Browns don't know what they're doing with the quarterback spot. Like that's just crazy to me. And Carson Wentz, he Carson Wentz. Like I don't expect nothing more, nothing less from Carson Wentz. Like I don't know about get on here a lot of time about Carson. He is who he is, man. Like I'm not mad about the situation. He a backup quarterback.
As you can see here, Mike says Flacco to the Bengals. Is that the
Nah,
move the Bengals need to make?
shit. They put them ain't about help out the division before.
I mean, they need to make a call for
Oh,
somebody. They need to make a call
yeah,
for
they do.
somebody because
I
it was
thought it was gonna
real
be
bad.
Russell Wilson.
But I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Either him or Jameis, someone.
Yo, it don't matter who the quarterback is, though, with that O line.
They're going to put you on the
But
O line. Oh,
Shit, dude, no, last week they blitzed 3 people and they got that poor man killed. Literally. I
hey,
forgot. I think they literally, the whole line got blitzed. 3 people against 5, and they still couldn't hold up.
Hey,
You
listen,
know,
Scare Money. Go ahead. Go ahead, JB.
I was just gonna reference. I was watching one of your clips from one of your videos that you posted earlier this week, and you said something that I felt like was very true when you was talking about, you said, "Are the Vikings not developing linemen behind the starters? Injuries are part of football. That's why they're getting paid all this money so that way they can be ready. If a couple guys go down, you got to have a couple backups that can step in and at least hold it down. Like sure they may struggle against elites, but you can't struggle against everybody out there. Is the point there? So you brought up a key point. Cincinnati should have really thought about that, investing in their, depth in their offensive line.
Yeah, like man, coaching, man, very important in NFL, as you can see. Like a couple teams got some good teams, but to me, they ain't got the right coaches, man. It's hard finding the right coaches and the right fit. Look at Cincinnati. Joe Burrow he a quarterback that can win a Super Bowl, but in Cincinnati, he never getting back to the Super Bowl. It just is what
Oh
it
yeah.
is. And if
Oh
I'm
yeah.
Joe Burrow, I don't even want to go back there, man. This is my second time having a major injury, and I ain't been in the NFL that damn long.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't act like it's not Burrow's fault either. He
What you
got
mean?
Chase and T. Higgins paid. You will
Oh
be
no,
paying T, Chase, and Burrow top money. How you gonna pay a no line?
no, I feel you though, but at the same time, Joe Burrow is the quarterback. You throw the ball to whoever I have out there. You don't tell me who the fuck to sign. You play quarterback, and I worry about the roster. Not look what happened when you listen to the damn quarterback. Ain't got no defense, ain't got no offensive lineman, ain't got nothing.
They should trade T. Higgins to get off that money and sign no lineman. They can do it.
Yeah, I would. I'd trade him just to trade him, get a draft pick. Like they season over with. I try to get a second round draft pick if I can. Fuck it. They ain't gonna take shit. Tanking for who? What up, though, Gil? Yeah, it's just a hot mess in Cincinnati, man. Cincinnati need to fire that head coach, man. He got to go. Cause Joe, they ain't look good. Let's be real. They ain't look good when Joe Burrow was the damn quarterback.
You're right. You're
Not
right.
this season.
Cincinnati always starts off slow for some reason. But you're right though, and coaching has a lot to do with that. Coaching's got
Yeah.
a lot to do with that. Like there are some teams, like I remember early in Justin Herbert's career, one thing that I kept always thinking to myself was like, man, why are the Chargers going out there getting these mid coaches that should be coaching at the high school level? Like, why don't they just go get a name? You went
Being,
and got your quarterback. You believe in
shit,
him, go get someone.
being cheap. Shit. Being cheap. Shit.
Mhm. See, them says I know Flores owns rookie quarterbacks, but Browns had to do something. I mean,
Yeah,
Joe Flacco was about as bad as it gets.
yeah,
Keep it a buck.
but I'm gonna be real. I ain't like Dylan Gabriel when he was in college. For I seen him play with the talent he had at Oregon. He ain't never played. I was like, wow. He never gave me no wild moments.
You said that's going to continue to be the theme there on Sunday. Won't have a single
Man,
wow moment at all.
he gonna
I
have
mean,
a
it's a tough
damn moment.
situation. Tough
Yeah,
situation for the kid because it's one thing to like be a rookie quarterback, and at least most rookie quarterbacks at the beginning have the fans excited to see you get in the game. So you have that going. It's a buzz, especially coming on from Joe Flacco. He should be embraced, but that's not the case because the fans are looking over his shoulder already. They're like, "You're just a temporary guy, even though you're the rookie. You're not the future. You're the hold things down until they finally get over whatever they got to get Shador and put him in the game and stuff." So there's that as well. Sure, there are some people that root for him, but I'm just saying it's divided amongst the fans probably.
yeah. Because the fan base seen Dylan Gabriel playing college with all them weapons he had.
Mhm. So let's go ahead and start looking at some of our college football picks here from last week. See how everybody did, and also see old man picks because he wasn't with us to make those picks live. So see how old man did. Also, and where we all
Man.
stand on the year. So let me go ahead and share that. But while we do that, I mean, God, like we got the 49ers playing on Thursday. They're the last team that need to be playing on Thursday with all the injuries they got. I mean, Brock Purdy out. You got Juwan Jennings out. You got Ricky Parsons out.
I'm
Everybody
mad
out.
about that. He on my fantasy team.
Oh man, I'm just like, who wants to play?
Yeah, the Brown Vikings game for sure gonna be ugly. Cause we can't block a fucking soul right now.
And you all upgraded the O line.
They all injured. Shit, all of
Hey,
them.
you want to know what's crazy? You know who's actually been good this year?
Who?
Bradbury.
Yeah, that go back to different schemes. That go back to that. I go back. I be getting on my head coach ass. People be mad at me. I'm just speaking facts.
Oh, what is going on? Let me see what is going on with this.
Yeah, it's a super early morning.
Stop sharing. It's doing something weird on, at least on my end here.
Yeah, like you froze.
Look at me off the screen here. Let me see what's going on. Uh,
Oh,
Huh?
JB got kicked.
They kicked him off. Kicked him off his own show.
Shit, I thought I was the one having fucking problems.
Yo, it really just made me go incognito, I guess.
I
I don't
see.
even see me.
I was like, damn, you
Nah,
got
I
back.
don't even see you, brother. It's
Something
those
weird going
Bills fans. I'm telling you, they messed with me for a whole week and a half.
I like, man, the Bills. Man, this gotta be the Bills' year. If not, that coach got to go.
I said it. He needs to go last year.
Yeah, I don't know what they holding on for him for. This
The
gotta be.
Bills don't win the Super Bowl this year, though. He needs to go. They need to make Brady the head coach. The OC. They need to make him the head coach.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Fix that defense. Get a better defense coordinator. Because something got to change.
Bills fans been talking that they want Rex Ryan to be the DC.
I like Rex as a DC, but he old now, so I don't know how that work. Like in the
He'll
NFL,
be having him go out there head hunting.
yeah, they need to do something if they don't make shit shake this year.
Yo, this is the easiest path Bills have. If you look at the schedule, the remaining schedule, they they legit could go 17-0.
Yeah, shit. Ain't no Lamar. Well, the Ravens fell apart. Ain't no nothing going on. Cincinnati,
The
Houston ain't
only
got
the
no.
only team in the AFC that could probably stop them in the playoffs is KC.
Yeah, the only team who always been stopping them. Shit, I don't know what Houston doing with their offensive line.
They just traded, didn't they? They traded Cam Robinson too.
Yeah, out to the Browns. For what reason? I don't know.
It's just showing me this weird thing.
Tyrese
All I
back.
know is you can ask AB. I've been telling coaches for years now since we started this. Man, y'all need to get their O line fixed. Every NFL team should have had learned from Andrew Luck. No
Watch
O
out.
line means no quarterback.
Watch out for Detroit this year. I mean, you've been saying that shit for 5 years now, man. Delete that comment. Houston got your boy Ed Ingram. He ain't doing shit over there.
No, is it possible on your screen that you could share the pick'ems and go through the picks on your screen?
Hold on, let me see. I don't know if I can see. I don't know if I can see everybody picks though.
Let me see. They
Uh,
Yeah,
playing
it
great.
won't let me see his, so it might not let him see mine.
oh yeah, no, I
I
can't see
think it will
everybody.
only let you do.
We're going to do it different this week. We're just going to just go through the picks and then just say it as we go through. Because yeah, it's for some reason not allowing me to change anything. I don't know what's going on. I think those Bills fans got to me, old man.
Oh, I told
Uh,
you they've been on my ass for a week and a half, messing with my power, my Wi-Fi, my phone.
let me see.
Since that Tyreek looked happy that he got injured. I was a little confused myself because I'm like, my man should be in a lot of pain, but he looked like he was over there so excited. At first, I thought he was that happy to be done with the Dolphins. That's what I really thought when I saw him, just when they looked at his face and he just looked so happy and stuff while he was hurt. and stuff. But nah, they say that he was doing that allegedly to prevent himself from passing out. So
You know what
that's
that
true.
reminds me of? Old Thomas doing that. When old
Who
Thomas got hurt and he flicked off the Seahawks, he's clapping and everything.
Oh yeah.
about that? So,
Yeah, Hill's done, man. Let's face facts. If the doctors that all talking about is right, he has 13 to 15 months of recovery. That's almost 2 years.
Yeah,
He's shot.
he gonna be 33 when he come back.
And Hill's off the but speed and cut. He ain't gonna be no.
all right, let's hope this one works this time. All right, there we go. Still can't see me, but at least we got that.
Yeah.
All right, everybody can. Let me make it bigger. I'm sure everybody can. 200.
JB
All
out
right, so
here
everybody can see
cheating.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it.
Show group. All right, so here's where we stand for our college football pick'em so far on the year. So starting from the bottom here, we've got Old Man 21 and 29. Talk to me, Old Man. I felt like it was a lot closer between us, like at least 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it was. And next thing you know, my team started sucking.
Yeah, you
And
see, I'm
there's
creeping
Zoe.
up.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say Zoe's making a comeback here. He's got that winning record for sure, above 500 here, 2 games behind me. Shoot, but let's go ahead and see what Old Man did last week.
Bad, bad, bad.
All right, so first game, USC versus Illinois is there. Now I know that last week I felt like a lot of people were leaning towards USC for that matchup. Probably more times than not, I probably would have also, but I believe I chose to fight in the lineup just because of the fact that they got beat down by Indiana, and I knew they were going to come out angry and physical, and I wasn't sure if USC was going to have enough to beat them on the road. But hey, it was a close one, 34-32.
Yeah, it was.
All right, get Minnesota correct. I like what I've been seeing from Minnesota as of late. I really do.
About time, Gophers.
Cardinals correct. 34-27. Kansas lost 37-34.
Some close games though.
This one here was not close. But you picked Notre Dame, though, man. You picked Notre Dame. Now I'm thinking, I believe you picked Arkansas. If memory serves me right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you went the Razorbacks on this one.
Probably so. Or I think I might went with the Michigan. I don't know.
You know what? We'll see when yours come up. UCF.
I don't know who the hell I picked.
Unless you got me also, old man. You got me also. This is the Ole Miss, though. That was a big time win for them.
I like Ole Miss.
Nah, I had this one wrong. Well, man, I'm surprised you went Penn State. I know we didn't do it together, but I assumed to myself that you were going to go Oregon here. So what was the decision like? Why Penn State in that one? I know I made the same mistake, so I can't be talking, but just tell us what you were thinking.
Because they were home. That's the main reason. Legit, the only reason if Oregon was home, I was taking Oregon. It was whoever was home.
I know I for sure took the Ducks.
Man, I thought like when Zoe messaged me early on, it was like how many points I projected that the game was going to score, and so I was like, oh man, he's right. I was wrong. It was a defensive game, but they woke up a little bit in that fourth
Yeah,
quarter,
they
and
did.
overtime did help.
My
Penn State
score was looking good at first.
was. Then the Georgia Alabama game, it was criminal that I couldn't watch any of the game because obviously I was streaming the Penn State versus Oregon game. That they would put this type of game on at the same time. That's messed up on their part. BYU, Colorado. I'll admit that Colorado game was closer than I thought it was going to be. I did not think it was going to be a 3-point game, but BYU won. All right, so let's see. So who thought it was going to be a combined 37 points? Again, who would have known it was going to go to double overtime?
Right.
All right, so that's what O did for the week. And again, just to recap, he went 4-6 this past week.
Yourself in the zone, you're not winning either, pimping.
No, I'm just saying.
I know. I'm playing with you.
All right, so this is what Zoe's got here. 6-4 this past week.
Dang, I might have
So
to
right about
copy
the
in the zone
USC
for now
game,
on.
Yeah.
right about Minnesota, right about the Cardinals. All right, Bearcats chose the Razorbacks here. So you went with the Razorbacks there at home.
Yeah, stump.
Went with UFC. Sorry, UCF. Ole Miss. All right, so you were right about that one. You're the only one out of three of us that was right about that. Oregon Duck. Give JB 1 minute. Got to step away for 1 second.
I knew the Ducks was gonna win. I don't trust Drew Aller. Not a good quarterback to me, man.
Listen, I only picked them because they were home.
Man, I don't give a. I feel you though, but they quarterback, and what'd he do? Threw the interception that blew the game. I'm not a Drew Aller fan at all.
I won't pick them. I won't pick the Lions in NFL or the college. How bad they playing?
They talking about he the #1 quarterback getting drafted. I said, get the fuck out of here.
I feel bad. Whoever needs a quarterback, not New England.
It's too early for that.
I ain't sure about the Vikings though. Y'all might need two quarterbacks, a backup and a starter.
If we need a quarterback, we need a head coach then. If we need a quarterback, if we need a quarterback, we need a head coach to go with him.
Hey, you got a head coach on the team. He's a DC right now.
I don't think I trust him running my office though, man. But you would think a defense coordinator should know quarterbacks because you should know what quarterbacks you don't like going against. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he was right about Tua.
Yeah, but he was, but let's be for real. But a lot of people was right. See, you right. I could fuck with Brian Beeflo because he uses common sense. A lot of coaches
he didn't want Tua. He did not want Tua. He told the Dolphins he wanted Herbert. They said nope, we want Tua.
I remember.
And Beeflo was dogging Tua every week, saying, "Dude, you can't hit open an open door, a barn with open doors."
I forgot about that. I like that.
As well, because like for me, it just came down to Tua's health. I was like, Tua's going to be injury prone. Like you could see that at the college level, he was going to be injury prone. Like that was pretty evident. And so,
but Mike McDaniels, why would you even sign off talking about you could fix this quarterback? That was stupid.
Yo, he's not a head coach. I don't know if y'all watch Coach Jason Brown. You know who that is, right? Look him up, dude. He cooks. He's a former. He played in the NFL and he played like coaching, like mid-level coach. He cooks the dog out, Mike. Though he calls him a boy and a man sport. Tell him you can't talk to grown men like little kids like that, man. You gotta give him the faith to talk to a man to man, not like you'll let it go.
You right though. You right, old man. He ain't no good head coach. I could tell the Miami Dolphins off.
During all reality, the Dolphins should have beat New England, but they couldn't because they ain't got no balls.
No, they should have been allowed. They can't play in the fucking cold. How the fuck you been playing football your whole life? You can't play in the cold.
Dolphins need to hit the reset button
with everything. Like I did pretty good.
Yeah, chose BYU over Colorado. Your boys, who you forsaken now?
No, my boy, he in Cleveland right now. I don't know who the hell they quarterback even is.
You projected 27 points. I mean, at first you would look like you were gonna be spot on there with that 27 points there, but I don't know what happened late in that game. Penn State decided that they wanted to try.
Man, it was 10-17 too. I'm like, damn.
Oh, it's my turn. Zoe went 6-4 this week.
What up, though, Samuel? You went. I'm about to say, damn, undefeated.
Undefeated. I saw winless. I was like, wait a minute.
I just seen that
6-4. All right, so I did choose the Fighting Illini. Got that one correct. went against the people here, but just felt like the kind of game to me to where you bounce back. You know, like certain teams can't bounce back, but I felt like the Fighting Illini, they were just considered the ninth best team in the country. Yes, they got embarrassed and they lost, but they were at home, gonna be up for this one, a chance to rebound. So they came out ready for that.
Yeah, they did.
So was Minnesota as well. Again, Minnesota love what they're doing so far this season, and what I've seen from them. Chose the Cardinals, was not going to choose Pittsburgh. Chose the Jayhawks. That's where I went astray here. Fault the people there, chose the Jayhawks, led me astray. Did choose Notre Dame, though. Did choose them. Think Kansas State. Here's where I messed up at. Believing in LSU. See, I've got to recalculate my mind because when I think of the biggest win for LSU this year, early on, it felt like when they beat Clemson, like, oh, wow, look at what they did beating Clemson. But Clemson's nothing. We know that. They are nothing. So
Yeah.
I've got to recalculate that. But I am impressed with what Ole Miss is doing. But until I see them do it against Alabama and stuff like that, that's when I be like, okay, I sign off on Ole Miss because they seem to have an Alabama problem as of late. Just up under Lane Kiffin, because they used to upset Bama, but up under Lane Kiffin, they've got a problem with Bama. Then I chose Penn State. Sometimes there's this thing called overthinking it, you know, where you look at the matchup and in your heart of heart, you know the Oregon Ducks are like the better team, but you want to believe in the hype. You want to say there's got to be a reason everybody keep projecting them this, that. They're at home. It's a whiteout. Surely they can win this one, right? Wrong. So
Yeah, that
I mean,
was
it went to
scary.
overtime, but Drew messed it up, y'all. Like Mike said, he is falling down the draft charts. How many of these kids have we seen this year that they probably been better off not playing? You know, because you think about Arch Manning, he was the projected number one that they wanted, consensus number one. Alara's not doing that great. I mean, these prospects are falling. Hey, Klubnik, he's struggling. So,
Like I said, the next 2 years are going to be quarterback.
of which, oh man, this reminds me of 1 second. We lost old man right when I was about to get to the point there. We'll come back to that. See, BYU Auto. Oh, I was off by 3 points though.
Damn.
I was off by
You
3
almost
points
nailed it.
on my final score.
That should be tricky.
I could have used those extra points for sure.
I
I
want to see
wonder
how
how
that
many
shit.
points do we get? Yeah,
Me
so I
too. That's
wonder
what
how
I
many
want to
points
see.
we get. My old man was in. Okay, old man's back.
Yeah, I'm back. My bad.
But the quarterback prospects, real quick, like anybody in the chat that wants to go ahead and let us know what are your top 3 quarterbacks that you're thinking that could potentially come out this upcoming year, and in order if you have that as well. If not, then just give us your top 3 in the chat because though it's tough. I thought I knew this class coming up. I really did. I thought a lot of experience. I thought for K Klubnik, I saw growth over the years. Because believe me, he was horrible at first. Loved it though because I'm not too fond of Clemson because of what they've done to my team in the past. But he's won me over last year just to lose me again this year. You know, because anybody that knows me a couple years ago knows how hard I was on Spencer Rattler when he lost his job at Oklahoma. Oh man, like JB was feeling high at that moment. I felt like I contributed to this man getting replaced during that time by Caleb Williams down in Oklahoma. But then again, I started rooting for his redemption arc after that.
Yeah, I don't know who coming out this year. 'Cause I don't think Dante Moore coming out this year.
Because I mean, you've got the kid from South Carolina. You still got him. I mean, I guess everybody's still high on him. I don't know. I haven't watched too many South Carolina games, honestly.
I say I don't know what they even looking like right now.
A couple weeks ago, people were saying Nussmeier for the Heisman. Like, I don't know what's going on, Zoe. I
Man,
just don't.
yeah, I don't know what quarterback's coming out even worth even drafting. He said Chandler. Oh, that East Coast grind. Who he played for, Dante? She said Chandler Morris.
Chandler Morris. That name sounds real familiar. I'm trying to think what team.
Jaden May. He dropping some name. Who they play for though? I don't know who the Jaden. I don't know.
I
I
feel
don't
bad
know
for
that
any
is.
quarterback comes
Oh,
out. Look at the teams with
he
top
said
5
Virginia.
Sellers is for South Carolina. Okay. All right, from Virginia. Okay, so from Virginia. That's right. That's right. Because they was a part of the team that beat Florida State, and so
Oh, he played for USC, the Jaden quarterback.
yeah, USC. USC stay having names at
I was about to
quarterback.
say they
I'll give
put
them that.
quarterbacks in the NFL though.
I'm trying to think. What's the worst quarterback I can think the USC had? John David Booty. Was that the worst?
Josh Hoover, TCU.
I love me some Josh Hoover now. If you're gonna put currency on a man for the over, put it on this man. Put it on this man. He's that guy.
Joey. I like
What
Tennessee
year is,
quarterback.
what year is he in? Because he does look like he'd be an upperclassman just by how he looks. But what year is he in?
Don't forget about T-Mew Patrick Mahomes. He should be coming out soon.
And nobody want that team. Nobody want that knockoff version.
We good. We good. We good.
Watch the Vikings draft him. I'll laugh.
Now,
No.
old man, what I was about to say before the Bill fans took you out and stuff like that of the stream, I was gonna ask you if you still felt the same. Remember last year we were having a debate about I think it was the current quarterback class that just got drafted, and then if you needed a quarterback and stuff like that. And we were talking about guys like obviously like Cam Ward, in which right now it does not look like a good idea to take Cam Ward. But just that conversation we were having about some of the prospects there in this year's draft, and you was like, hold off for next year's draft when you can get Arch Manning. That's what you would do. Do you still
What?
stand firm with that?
Hold on. I said hold on now. I said if I was the Colts or Saints, I would because it makes sense.
So just those two teams.
Yeah, because it makes sense. The Mannings are attached. Now watching them play, that homie better not come out for a year. He better stay in college. Oh, he gonna drop to the 6th round.
Yeah, I do. I
There's
do
no
like Michigan State quarterback.
is that which quarterback?
Michigan State quarterback.
What are you looking
Of course
nice?
you would.
He looking nice.
Underwood. I think
No,
Underwood has the chance of being the best.
no. I'm talking about Michigan State quarterback.
No, I know. I'm not saying. I
Oh,
think your quarterback has the chance of being the best
oh yeah, yeah. He gonna
upside
be.
quarterback.
Oh yeah, he can. Oh yeah, he can ball. He for sure a baller.
Week 6 college football picks in. Old man, we got to start with you first. We just missed you last week, so we got to start with you first. Iowa State versus Cincinnati. Who you
Easy
got?
peasy. Iowa State going 6-0.
Big JB, what's going on?
Okay. Mr. JB in the house.
I don't
Before
want to
that,
hear. I don't want to hear Mr. JB. He's gonna talk smack about his coach. Watch.
Oh yeah, Indy fan.
yeah, he's a Colts fan and a Miami Hurricanes fan.
They look the coast. Indy looking good. I can't lie.
So his NBA team is the Miami Heat.
Okay,
NBA.
okay.
At some point during the season, Iowa State has a history of letting you down when you least expect it. But I'm not going to say that's going to happen this time, though. I'm going to go Iowa State this time, but it's getting close. It's getting close. Iowa State seems to be a team that they will upset you when they are the underdog, but when they're favorite, they will let you down occasionally. So I'll choose them this week, but we are getting to that point where it doesn't make sense to pick them. Zoe?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the people on this one. I got Iowa State.
Next up, Kansas State. That's 2-3 at Baylor. I'm going to go first with this one. Now, I do like what Baylor's quarterback brings to the table this year. I mean, I noticed that when they played Auburn earlier in the year, they're going to be at home here. And so I'm going to choose Baylor. I think it's going to be enough to hold off Kansas State, but expect Kansas State to make this one a ball game. They will go out there and make this a ball game, but I think Baylor wins. Joe?
Yeah, I'm going with the people on this one too.
Following the people.
Yeah.
Old man?
So it's because they home. I went with the Bills. I got it coming down to a field goal though.
I was thinking the same. I was actually thinking final score maybe like 32-27 or 34-32, something like that. What I'm thinking. Baylor winning both scenarios. All right. Eh, Zoe, we got a fun one for you. We've got a fun one for you. Vanderbilt, undefeated Vanderbilt, number 16 weight Vanderbilt versus Alabama. Now, we remember last year, I got to remind you, last year, same quarterback Vanderbilt had beat and upset this Alabama team, if that matters for you. So, who you got in this one?
I'm looking at their schedule. I think they beat South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They on the road. Alabama lost last week, won.
They won. They beat the Bulldogs.
So they lose this week. Then shit, they already won the game. So they lose this one. I'm going with the 22%.
Okay, going with Vanderbilt. Oh, man.
I'm going with Alabama.
With Alabama. So, it's up to JB to break the tie here. You know, last year I was so excited for Vanderbilt when they came through and did what they did. They've got their quarterback coming back there. Love the system. I love the energy that they have, honestly, And but there's one thing about lightning, See, it doesn't tend to strike twice in the same exact spot usually. They pulled off the upset last year. That's great. But now you're coming down to Alabama, and they're pissed. For many reasons, they are pissed. They've actually circled this game for the first time in probably over a century. They've circled this game. So give me Bama here at home because
Ain't
they're
no
already pissed off here. So Texas versus Florida. I'll go first for this one here. Go Texas. I ain't JB's not gonna do nothing foolish here. I know I went to the University of Florida. Doesn't mean I got to pull something foolish here. But I'll be interested to see, how both of these young quarterbacks look in this one here. DJ Lagway, he's got to do something. My man's got a tough schedule, so it's not like he can wait to play some, horrible school to pad his stats. He's got to figure it out against tough competition. I think this will make him a better quarterback in the future for it. It just won't be there today. So Texas will win this one, but Florida can keep it somewhat respectable, possibly since they're at home. Old man,
I am going with. Oh, let me see. Longhorns. I go with the people.
leaves you,
Yeah,
Zoe.
yeah, I'm going with the people too on this one.
Same record. Since I got the lead, that helps me.
Who you were with Florida?
Now I went with Texas.
I went with Texas too.
I wasn't about to play the fool this week. So I
Oh,
didn't
Come
play
okay.
on,
Texas.
JB. Take Florida. Stop being scared, cat.
I'm good. I'm good. South Florida beat them at home. At their home, I'm good. Miami embarrassed them. So Virginia versus the Cardinals here, Louisville Cardinals. So Zoe, who you got here?
I'm looking at. I see they beat Florida State in double overtime. I'm going with Virginia on this one.
Okay, okay. Old man,
I'm going with the Cardinals just because they're home.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Cavaliers. I feel like they're about to start a little train here. I like what I saw. I'm gonna give them an opportunity here to prove me right. So Cavaliers. All right, next up, Washington versus Maryland. Old man, we'll let you go first on this one.
I'm gonna go with the people and take the Huskies. I couldn't pick between these ones, so I just went with the people.
Okay, okay. I was hoping to gain some insight from you. I'll go next on this
No.
one. Oh, this one right here, like this is gonna
Ain't,
be really close.
ain't
Like
they
we
quarterback
obviously
nice?
say what?
Yeah, they quarterback nice. Go ahead, JB. Go ahead.
I like the defense of what Washington has and stuff. I know that obviously Ohio State just played Washington. Washington is a good team, but Maryland at home, I feel like this could be a big opportunity for them at home. And when they win this game, they will be ranked afterwards. So give me Maryland. Who you got, Zoe?
I ain't gonna lie to you. That freshman quarterback at Maryland, he nice. He is nice. I gotta go with Maryland, man. I gotta go with him. He nice. I like him.
Okay, okay. All right. UNLV versus Wyoming. Let me go with the people here. 4-0. Love it. On the road, UNLV. Let's see. Zoe?
Yeah, I'm going with the people on this one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man,
Rebels. I picked Rebels right off the bat when I see with the Cowboys.
you know what? We should keep track of the people. I'm curious because we always taking the people, but yet we always end up with either 4-6, 5-5, 6-4 records. You know, nobody ever goes 8-2 when we do these pickers
Wow.
for college football. The
Man.
big one here. This is the one that your boy JB is going to be streaming next week for anybody that's curious. This one right here, the Miami Hurricanes versus the Florida State Seminoles at Florida State here. So, oh man, we're going to give you the honors of going first for this one.
I've taken the Hurricanes.
You just made Mr. JB so happy. I know he's back there
I'll pick it for
jumping up
Mr.
and down.
JB.
All right, Zoe, who you
Hey,
got?
let me ask you a question. Who did Miami beat? Do you know off top of your head?
They beat the Florida Gators. They beat University of South Florida. They beat Notre Dame. Who else am I missing? Hmm. Was it Bethune-Cookman? I assume Bethune-Cookman is usually up
Florida
there.
State, but Florida State beat Alabama, right?
That's right.
And they
Yeah.
and they I'm looking at their schedule, and they lost to Virginia in double overtime. I'm gonna go with the home team on this one.
Okay, I like that. I like that. I
'Cause
like that,
I
though.
be trying to see who the people play and who they lose to.
I feel you. I feel you. Honestly, the X factor here would be Florida State's quarterback. That's what did the damage to Alabama when they played his leg, his ability to take over on the ground. However, up until today, I was leaning towards Florida State. I will say that. But I have changed my mind because Mr. JB said one thing that is true. That speed of the Hurricanes defense is going to negate that ability that he has to run that ball. I know for a fact Castellanos is not going to win this game by passing the ball. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the Miami Hurricanes will win this one as well. And that's going to be major for them when it comes to recruiting in the state to show that they are, without a question of a doubt, the best team in the state. Now, JB has been going against Miami a lot so far this year. So this time, I'm rocking with the Hurricanes here for this one. So next up, Kansas versus UCF. Zoe, we'll let you go first with this.
Man, I'm gonna go with the home team, going with the people.
Working with the people. Old man,
I'm going with the people also. Both of these teams garbage though.
Kansas let me down. Both of these teams have honestly let me down throughout various times here, but I do want to pick Kansas. I do. So I think I will. Kansas is just a flip a coin type of thing, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose Kansas. Duke versus Powell. So, man,
I believe I picked I went the Devils this round.
you're rocking with Duke. Okay, okay. I'll go next. Give me Kyle here at home. I've seen a little bit of them this year compared to what I've seen so far from Duke. Need to see more consistency from Duke for me to be able to choose them. Zoe,
I'm gonna go with the home team.
okay. All right, so now how many points have we scored? And they chose the Alabama versus Vanderbilt game here.
I got 65.
Ooh, Lord, you gonna get some defensive coordinators fired, man. Like, you know what though? I could see that. I could see that. Let's see. I got to do a little math in my head real quick. What do you say, old man? If you have your number
Uh,
already calculated.
I believe I picked 38 or 42.
All right, 38-42. So JB's for the go against the grain here a little bit and say it's going to be a total of 54 points. I'll give him that. All right, so that concludes our college pick for this week. So now we'll switch over to the AP Top 25. So everybody can see this. What did I do
Yeah,
here? Did I mess everything
Yeah,
up,
I
or
can
is it
see
just
it.
no, we can see it.
Okay. Doing something weird on my screen, but at least you guys can see it. Okay, so at the top here, the top 25 here, the top 7 teams shown right here. So obviously a couple changes here. One thing that stands out is that Ole Miss jumped up 9 spots after defeating LSU. You've got that. Texas A&M, they've been pretty impressive right now. You see them 4-0. They jumped up 3 spots there. Oklahoma at number 5. Now, Zoe, I got to ask you immediately. You saw your team versus Oklahoma. Does Oklahoma look like to you the 5th best team in the country right now?
Not for real. But I probably would swap them out with Texas because Oklahoma ain't really playing nobody for real. But I don't know who Texas played.
Let's see. A&M did play Notre Dame, I believe. Yeah, they played Notre Dame and won like 41-40 or something like that. But then again, they are 4-0. I'll give them that. I'll say the
Yeah.
top 4 do like it. Now, the Hurricanes did drop one because they didn't play due to a bye week. Kind of sort of knew that was going to happen whenever you have a team like Oregon defeat a team that was previously ranked number 2. I think they were number 2 or number 3 in Penn State last week. So they fell 4 spots actually. So
Do you do
yeah,
y'all
I'm
play
happy with the list.
y'all play Oregon this year?
We play Oregon. Oh, do you know if we play Oregon this year? I don't think we do.
Uh,
But do you know?
no, I don't
Okay,
think
I
so.
didn't think so either.
Okay.
I would have remembered. But you're really happy about that for Ole Miss. Now, from 8 through 14, Indiana at number 8. Obviously, the beatdown that they gave the Fighting Illini, that did catch some attention, but a bit of a caution sign for me was they barely got out alive against Iowa last week. And so if you're going to tell me that Iowa, no offense to Iowa, but if Iowa's football team is out there going toe to toe with you for 4 quarters, and you barely come out with a win, I've got some concerns about you being in the top 10. That's just what I'm saying.
Yeah,
We see Bama on the rise again. Texas Tech, shoot, these Texas teams, they're balling this year. Now, Georgia fell 7 spots despite the
I don't
fact
agree
they
with
lost a
that.
close game to Alabama that's currently now ranked number 10, but they fell 7 spots. I'm just noticing.
I don't agree with that
LSU
though.
fell 9 spots. What do y'all think about that?
Georgia should not have fallen that far, in my opinion. I think they should be higher.
Like
Personally, yeah, go ahead, Zoe.
I was about to say, Texas 3-1. I don't know. Like Texas should be down. Like what the fuck?
Mhm. You beat me
Like
to it.
yeah, like Texas for sure should be down. I'll
Yeah,
probably
they
I'll probably
fell.
swap Alabama up a little bit, move Georgia up. Only person I move down is Texas. They'd be like at number 13 for real.
Yeah, I got them at 14.
Yeah, some shit like that though. They shouldn't be no number 9.
At
Who
least you
they
put them
beat?
at 13. I was about to ask the chat, who's the biggest win that Texas has had this year? Like, in all honesty, because I don't know off the top of my head.
Tell
But
you the
yeah,
truth, I don't have them top 15.
at least because of that defense, yeah, like 13 or 14, either one of those is where I would have probably put Texas at for now. But yeah, like who have they played? All right, so the next tier, we've got at 15 Tennessee, in which it makes sense to me because Tennessee just barely lost that game to Georgia, and that came due to a missed field goal. Had they made that field goal, they would have been 5-0. But that's how football works. Vanderbilt, number 16, I like it a lot. Now Georgia Tech in that same boat there. I mean, I like it there too, but at the same time, everybody was impressed with that Clemson win, which now is not so as impressive there for Georgia Tech. But I still think they got a good team. So 17, I like it. Now, Florida State fell 10 spot, guys. 10 spot after that loss there to Virginia. So what do you guys feel about that? Them dropping 10 spots.
That kind of that's kind of rough. And you look and see where Texas at. That's kind of tough.
That's what I'm saying. I only had Texas top 15. I can make a case they're not in top. They're not in top 17.
I think Florida State would beat Texas right now. They play.
Yeah. We'll tell you about a lot of teams. Like if Tennessee
I'm
played
taking
Texas right
Minnesota.
now,
I'm taking
yep.
Minnesota, Florida State, Georgia Tech. I'm taking them over picking Texans.
Mhm. But it gets more interesting. I mean, now, though, I always ask you. I see they did. You drop your team down from 19 to 20. What's that about, Zoe? Does the poll just not like your team? Because they're
No,
always dropping y'all, even when
yeah,
y'all win. I've noticed.
yeah, but we had a bye week, so I can understand that.
Okay,
Yeah, so I ain't really too tripping. I think we play Wisconsin this week, so we should move up at least 2 spots.
that used to be a game some years, like about a decade ago. Not
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't know how good Wisconsin even doing right now.
And ain't doing nothing right now. Like
Oh,
nothing,
oh
nothing
yeah,
that I've seen. It's Notre Dame 21, despite being 2-2.
that's good. Exactly what the fuck they should be at, or lower some more. Shit. Oh, they good.
Fighting Illini, they're 22. BYU, they're 4-0. They're 23. Virginia now in the top 25. They've elevated themselves. And
Arizona State.
Arizona State, 25. So some other votes received. South Florida on the verge. Look at Maryland. They got a couple votes. North Texas with a couple votes there too. TCU stands up. And the states look good also, but it's going to be very tough for them just because of their conference, in all honesty. Mike says as long as Alabama gets wrecked, he's happy. That's all Mike wants. That's all Mike wants. So Mr. JB says he'll take Miami over Ohio State. And I say pick your battles wisely. Pick your battles wisely.
Nah,
All
I
JB
hope they
fans.
lose.
All right, so now it's time to flip it over here to the NFL for our pick'ems.
The big boys. I did horrible this week.
Oh, I did too.
Geno Smith ain't shit.
Now let's wait on that, Zoe. What did Gino do to you?
Man, all them damn interceptions he was throwing.
Really, you ain't starting on your fantasy team.
Oh no, hell no, I ain't starting. He's still on my team though. Ain't no
So we'll
other
start
quarterbacks
there.
out there.
So looking at this one, so on the year, Zoe is 39-24. Old man is 42-21. I'm 44-19 so far for the week. And you can also see the week by week comparison here, how we got to this point. So, all right, so starts off with the Seahawks and Cardinals game. Zoe chose the Seahawks. So the game cost you.
I was
Chose
sick.
Detroit. Now, I'm sure this is one game that you would not have mind being wrong about.
You ain't lying.
Now, who would have known Giants would have won that one? I mean, anytime you switch to a quarterback that there's no tape about, especially someone like Jackson Dart that can use his legs and is willing to use his leg as much as he did, that was a big win for them, but it came at the cost of Malik Neighbors, which was huge.
Yeah.
Destroys any chance they had of building chemistry this season. All right, Skins over the Commanders. Marcus Mariota tried his best against his former team, but every time I kept looking, he still was out there turning the ball over, fumbling the ball, just doing Marcus Mariota type stuff.
Yeah, I knew they was gonna be in trouble.
In the Patriots versus the Carolina Panthers. I mean, old man, I know you know the stats. Tell me how did Drake May do in this one?
Oh man. In the zone, you want to talk about quarterbacks? Look up the stats, man. Drake May is playing like Josh Allen right now, stat wise. Look it up. You think I'm lying? Look it up, dude. That man pulled out the Superman on the Panthers. He ran that ball in for a touchdown and then Cam Newton celebrated.
Hold on, real quick, man. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Oh, now what? You wish the Vikings got him? I know you do. That right?
For real? You know, Mike, I gotta say, I like what I saw from Jackson Dart. I do. I mean, obviously, early on, he's going to use his legs, and that's okay. Using your legs makes it a lot more easy. If you get confused out there, you can run, make a positive play. He's going to do that. For this team, he's going to have to use those legs a lot. No Malik Neighbors, life just gets a lot more difficult. But I love the confidence. There are some times where you can just look at a quarterback, and his demeanor tells you everything you need to know. He's confident. He's already given speeches, post game. I saw the meme with Russell Wilson looking at him all mean. Like I seen that, looking all jealous. But overall, I think the kid's got the it factor. I know it's just one game, but I like what I saw. When a kid's confident and it's just in himself, it tells me, okay, it's not too much for him. And Zoe's back. Buccaneers. So you went the Buccaneers on against the Eagles for this one?
Man, they had that game.
Baker finds a way. He finds a way. And then the Texans. They got their first W, though.
Yeah, they did. About time.
I felt so bad for Cam Ward. Like I feel so bad for him. Like there comes a time where there's a team where like you really, really, really should avoid being drafted in that scenario. And Tennessee Titans got nothing. They've got no culture. They've got no committed talent on the offensive end. This man throwing it to Tyler Lockett, who looks like he's 44 years old out there. Calvin Ridley has not crossed 30 yards in a game this year except for one time.
What up, Lefty? Yeah, it's bad. It's bad over there. How long that coach been over there?
Let's get there, or I thought he just got there, but I couldn't.
2 or 3 years.
3 years?
I think this is his second or third year. Because he was with the Bengals. He was with the Bengals for 5 years.
Zoe could not take all that Drake May truth.
That right.
It's week 4, people. It's week 4. Week 5. Hold on.
Hey, you look better than any QB you had.
When this year?
Yeah. With the horrible roster.
Who y'all beat this year?
The Panthers and the Dolphins.
Y'all won 2 games?
That's right.
Man, y'all talking like y'all done won 3 or 4 games. I'm like, damn, what's their record? Y'all 2-2?
That's not what we talking about. We talking about Drake May looking like playing like Josh Allen right now. Look at the stats.
Stop doing that. Stop.
Look at the stats.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that tonight. Not tonight.
Pull him up to the zone. Pull him up. Pay some respect to the May.
I'm gonna see he go
out here a top 10 quarterback in year 2, stat wise. Look it up.
What week we in?
Look it up though. Look it up. And I want to know what JJ McCarthy stats look like. Look them up. Not that good.
Man. Comparison is the joy of thief. Remember that.
It's real quiet over there, JB. What he say?
You heard what I said. Comparison is the thief. Well, you heard what I said.
I can't hear no JJ McCarthy stats. Can you?
He injured right now.
Oh, best ability is availability. Should trade it up for Drake May.
We should have what? No, I'm straight. I'm cool on that one.
Y'all could be undefeated right now. Jefferson, number 1 wide receiver. Drake May would have been top 10, top 3 quarterback.
Drake May can do nothing behind that offensive line we got right now. But man,
what happened to your truck?
Yeah, what happened to your truck, Lefty?
We don't play by trucks now. That things can get expensive.
I told you about that drinking and driving, my boy.
Drinking and driving.
I don't decide. That Athens, Georgia. That's the only place that's acceptable. Athens, Georgia.
You talk like you won 3 or 4 games. No, I'm saying he talk. I'm thinking they like 4-1, 3-1, or something like.
Nope. All I said was Drake May, top 10 quarterback stat wise. That's all I gotta say. Look it up.
But when you saying that, I'm thinking y'all done beat the opponent. Like your opponents together probably got 1 win combined.
And who did the Bills beat up on?
They just beat the Ravens.
That's it.
Y'all can't
They
beat
all
the
beat up
Ravens.
on shitty teams. They beat up all the shitty teams.
I guarantee y'all can't beat the Ravens.
Just beat.
Right now we could.
No, y'all still can't beat the Ravens. You crazy?
Lamar's not
I
playing.
mean,
I
And
know.
the only reason why Bills won is because King Henry turned the ball over.
No, the Bills also scored all them points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and if King Henry didn't have fumbled, that clock would have been milked. They were up 14 points.
If it was a fifth, we all be drunk. Remember that.
of what could have been. Now the Rams did beat the Indianapolis Colts and gave them their first loss of the season there. So the miracle season of Indianapolis experienced their first loss there, but they had an opportunity. That Mitchell guy messed up big time.
I can't say this though. Even with an L, Andy and Daniel Jones and Andy looking real good. I'm not gonna lie. To be an East Coast team to travel to the West Coast and play the round like the way they did, I take my hat off to them. That was a good L they took. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh yeah, this is the kind of game that lets you know where you stand as a team.
Yeah,
because the Rams, even though they lost to the Eagles, their special teams played a big role into why they lost that game. They're extremely physical, and they are one team that you don't want to play in the playoffs because they can go on the road and beat you. They can. And so for Indianapolis to go on the road, that was big time.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see. Lefty says a U-Haul pulled out in front of you on your way to work.
Damn.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're in one piece, Lefty.
Hell yeah.
Crazy. People be driving crazy out there. Oh, man. Mike says, sorry, Mr. JB, Rams are a top team, though. But they are. They play a banged up 49ers team, too. Ooh. 49ers, they did lose to the Jaguars. They found every which way to lose. They'd have been better off starting Mac Jones in all seriousness from what I saw from Brock Purdy last week. At least played a more healthier quarterback because it's close enough. Ravens, speaking of losing to the Chiefs. Went down to Las Vegas and getting that W 25-24.
Man, Geno Smith ain't shit, man. They gave this man a new contract. The Raiders ain't shit.
Says the Colts will win that division. What do you say, Zoe?
What did he say? He said Colts winning that division.
It's really going to come down to either them or Jacksonville. It seems like as of right now.
I think so. If they can stay healthy, I know for a fact they can beat Jacksonville. I know for a fact. Cause Trevor Lawrence still don't look like nothing. This motherfucker ran with the ball and slid out of bounds to stop the damn clock at the end of the game.
Glad to hear you're okay.
Hell yeah,
that's crazy though. Then there's this game.
Raggedy ass Packers. Packers ain't shit.
Try to tell you, Cowboys ain't winning more than 5 games.
I just couldn't believe it. Like, because I thought about this game and I was like, this is supposed to be, the Micah Parsons revenge. It's like, hey, y'all did me wrong. I got a new crew now. I'm coming here. I'm going to embarrass y'all, y'all turf. And then go out there and got 40 points against, that defense that he's a part of in Green Bay. Like, I'm like, what's you doing? And then Green Bay, you just lost to the Browns. You just got upset. You should be laser focused here. An opportunity to redeem yourself. But then, dang, they just tied with the Cowboys, though.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in the Packers, man. Like that defense, bro. Come on now. Like I'm not too hype. I don't think Michael Parsons that good anyway, though. But the Packers defense as a whole, come on, man. Like that was a crazy performance.
Adam says even Tom Brady can't save the Raiders. Yeah, you're right about that, shoot. Lefty says, why the hell were the Packers plan to tie? What are your thoughts about ties in the NFL, Zoe? Like, is there any benefit to having ties?
No, play till somebody win. I don't like whoever scored first, they win. Fuck all that. You get the ball. Whoever score win the game. and keep it
You
going.
could thank the Bills for that. They changed the rule because the Bills cried too many times.
Yeah, I don't like that though, man. I don't like them ties. Play to somebody win.
Yeah, exactly. Because imagine this though. You're watching the game, all right? And it's let's say it's I don't know, two random NFC teams play. Let's say the Eagles and the Rams playing each other. And then all of a sudden they go to overtime. Winner gets that last playoff spot, right? Then there's another team that just lost. They had a chance to win and get themselves in. They just chilling. Let's just say it's Commander. They just chilling, thinking that they've already been eliminated. All of a sudden, game ends in a tie, and because it ends in a tie, none of them advance, and then the other team that didn't even win gets in by default. A situation like that would that's probably what we need to make the NFL realize, okay, we got to get rid of this because both fan bases would be extremely pissed if it ended like that.
We
Yeah,
already had something like that though. Remember, I forgot what it was. If I believe if the Raiders and
And the
Chargers
Chargers.
tied,
Yep.
yeah,
Years
they
ago.
would have went into. They both went to the playoffs, but I think who won that game? The Chargers.
I
But it
don't
sure couldn't have
remember.
been the Raiders, so I have to assume it was the Chargers. I can't remember, but I
Whatever,
have to
but we
assume it was
already.
the
The point is, we already had that scenario where if they both teams tied, they would have gotten the playoffs. It's stupid. They should. They need to win to. They need to play until somebody wins or lose.
Yeah. That's what I agree with that, SM. I agree. And why ties? JB doesn't know. I don't have that answer. Like, it's a simple fix. It's a simple fix. You just let somebody go out there and play till they win. They act like it's a middle school game where you got two teams that can't score at all and you're just gonna be there forever. Someone gonna find a way to end this game. Let's
You ain't
go.
lying.
And I tell you what, if the NFL doesn't want to play a whole another quarter, what you do is if it's a tie at the end of the overtime, go ahead and let the kickers battle it out. Start them off, both of them start off at maybe the 30. One kick, other one kick, and stuff like that. Then back them up. If you want to do 5 yards, have them kick until somebody miss. If that's what you got to do to make it not end in a tie, reach
Hell
that point.
yeah. Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Just because of the Vikings and the Saints NFC title game there.
I blame Buffalo. I always will.
We understand that. All right, and then there's the Jets and the Dolphins. We talking so much. I forgot whose picks are we going through right now. Is
These
it yours
man.
though?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I for sure took the Jets.
You did. You did. I remember. You was very confident in taking the Jets. And I thought about it. I was like, nah, nah. Like people are forgetting just how bad the Jets really are as well.
I
Like,
see.
yeah, Justin Fields had that one game at the beginning where it looked like he played amazing in that loss to the Steelers. But Steelers defense is bad, or has been bad, like a lot this year.
Yeah.
Just like in your rant that I heard that you said, where you was like, Steelers defense has been getting beat like yards up to everybody else this year, and then they want to treat the defense like they're a Hall of Fame defense against you
Yeah,
guys.
we play them. We are like we don't know what the fuck to do on offense once again. I'm so tired of that raggedy ass offense, man.
Says the
Everybody
Barkley
got that right.
trade was overhyped. It just comes with the territory because at this point, it's the name. Like like early on in Micah Parsons' career, they started just comparing this man to the greats of the world, the Lawrence Taylors of the world. Like they just put him in that elite category. Like, is he good? Yes. Is he great? If he's
No.
focused and locked in, he's great at specializing and getting to the quarterback if he's motivated. Now, is he elite? Nah, he's not elite, but you have to, get elite, give up an elite package to get him and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what overhyped him. I'm telling you, having him and they couldn't beat the Browns, that tells you everything you need to know. That right there. Couldn't stop Joe Flacco from making a comeback down, 10 points? Come on now. He says Buffalo is why, even with a touchdown, the game isn't over yet. Meanwhile, you chose the Broncos to beat the Bengals. Do what you guys to the Bengals. I don't think I'll pick the Bengals again this season at
You
this
ain't
point when I saw
lying.
that game. They got to get a quarterback or something. 47 points. Total was 3-1. Okay. You see old man's pick. So someone chose Seattle, and I'll go a little
Who,
quicker with some of these.
What was his record though?
Missed up on the Vikings. Detroit. Go to Chargers. And can't blame you there. Went with the Commanders with that one. I think I made the same mistake because it was that loss to the Carolina Panthers that just stayed in my head. 30-0. Carolina Panthers. I could not get that out of my head while making this pick.
Black Madison, what's the deal?
Was good. Eagles, Texans, Eagles. Comes the Colts, 49ers, Ravens, the Bears. Obviously, we had a tie. Man chose the Jets as well.
We needed them to win.
Had to win at some point, I guess.
Who did? Who needed them to win?
New England, because they would put Dolphins last.
We'll have our opportunities.
The Dolphins still last, ain't they?
No, they third now.
I thought how? That's their first win, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was their first win.
Yeah, but it's against a division opponent.
Oh, right. Okay. I got what you're saying.
And if New York Jets would have won, it would have taken Dolphins back 2 games.
Well, season's early. I'll start doing my calculations in a couple games, I guess. But for right now, just win.
Because y'all ain't played nobody in the division yet, did y'all?
Yeah, we played the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Y'all played the Dolphins already?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We needed New York Jets to win to put the Dolphins back 2 games.
Oh, okay.
What's good? Appreciate the super chat. And you say, what college game am I going to be streaming? Miami versus Florida State.
Read
That's the game.
Read the whole thing, man.
How is a top 10 quarterback?
Read the whole thing, JB.
It's mid. Explaining that, Black Madison.
We just saw what we seeing, man. Like he is
look
mid.
up, mate. Look up. Wait, isn't Black an Eagles fan?
No, he's a Falcons fan.
Oh, he's a Falcons fan. I forgot. You should be talking about mid, dude. Phoenix or Phoenix, whatever you say his name. He looks like he's been drafted first round.
He looked pretty good to me, though. He look all right.
Oh, you just saying that because it's that May.
No, May look. I said May looking all right, but I won't say no top 10. All that crazy shit.
Look at the stats. Look at the stats.
He an Eagle fan.
Some said, do you think the Jets regret hiring Aaron Glenn? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I feel like sometimes you can tell, like when a coach is going through a rough first year, and you're like, okay, this guy is clearly not it. But that's not the case with him. You know, he's still
Black Madison.
They're just not a good team. Like, well, the only mistake that they should regret probably is the addition of Justin Fields at the quarterback.
You ain't lying. I ain't get that one.
That should be what they regret right now. That acquisition.
I ain't get that shit.
Like you went out there. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the Jets can develop Justin Fields? Come on, man.
Hold
on, wait. Hold on, old man. It's time out. You cannot say Jalen Hurts is mid. We can't do that.
Yeah, it's between me and Black Madison. Buy your business, all right? And worry about your big ass quarterback named JJ McCarthy.
More animated than Zoe on his streams. Nah, Zoe be going wild though. Cause even my wife noticed that you were going insane about that Vikings and Steelers game.
Cause that shit was pitiful though, bro. For real, that shit was just that was uncalled for. Hey, what was your record, JB?
Oh, yeah, so I went 10-5. I didn't even look at y'all's record for what y'all did this week.
I ain't seen. Oh man, I went 8-7.
Right. I went 8-7 because I'm 2 games behind.
You
JB.
almost had a stroke streaming. Man,
There was
I would,
equipment on the stream.
yeah, I would piss. I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning for that shit.
Mhm. Just woke up. It was like late fourth quarter and stuff. I'm like, dang, like what's going on? And all of a sudden, I tune in to see what Zoe doing, and I can already see Zoe is pissed. He is upset. I'm like, dang, things must have been bad.
Man,
All right, so I went with the Seahawks. I'll go through this one very quick. Went with the Vikings, Lions, messed up with the Chargers. I chose the Commanders as well. In hindsight, don't know what I was thinking, but again, fresh off that 30-0 loss there against the Panthers, that was enough to convince me to. And then what the Commanders did to the Raiders with Marcus Mariota the week before, also when they beat the Raiders bad, I was like, okay, so maybe he can get revenge against the old team. Wrong.
JB, you know why I feel crazy? Do you remember we was live last week and I said Jacksonville was gonna beat the 49ers? I changed my pick.
No, stop, Joe.
That's what you get.
Go back to
You
I
went in,
changed my pick.
you went in front of the people. You sat there and you led them. You said that's the path that's going to lead to greatness, but then you strayed away yourself.
Yeah. Listen to the media, man. Media got in my head. I'm like, let me change my pick.
Oh man, Buffalo Bills, Rams.
You went on the road.
Messed up on the 49ers. Then, you know what? I said this when it came down to the Ravens and the Chiefs pick. I didn't love it, but I had no choice but to believe in them because I was so confident coming into the season. I was like, if they're going to turn it around, you can't fall to 1-3. Not only did they fall to 1-3, we don't know when Lamar Jackson going to go out there. So now you're not just hurting the Ravens, you hurting people fantasy football teams now too and stuff like that. It's just an all around just terrible thing. And I don't think the Cooper Rush going to come in and save the day down here in Baltimore. He's not built for this type of offense here. So all that talent for nothing. For nothing. I thought they spent a lot of money on their defense. Their defense looked terrible.
Yeah, Lamar hurt. He got a hamstring. He out for 2 to 3 weeks.
Anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks, most likely. It's terrible. It's terrible. I just found out that what's his name? Trey Benson was hurt, and now he's gonna be out for 4 weeks. I just picked him up last week in fantasy football, running back for the Cardinals. They're taking over for James Conner. So now they're down to the third running back.
Damn.
Time to trade Stevenson. Get a day 3 pick.
I got running backs over here who you want.
Packers, we talked about. It's right about the Dolphins there. And the way I was going to choose the Bengals after what happened last week. I mean, the week prior.
Yeah, Bucky out too.
Seen that too. Who is playing for Tampa Bay? Who's left? They said my man in a walking booth. I'm like, that's a damn lie. I just saw the game. He was just playing. What y'all mean the man in a walking booth? Like, what happened? So, well, yeah, Cooper Rush. Hey, he's filling out them applications. I
like Cooper Rush though.
I like him better when he doesn't have to start. I like him better as a backup.
But he be playing good when he was at the Cowboys though. A couple games. AJ, AJB. Hey, is your daddy in the fantasy league this year?
Not this year. This year.
Okay.
It would have been an uneven amount of teams if he was in this year. So maybe next year may make a comeback. Right, let's see. Week 5. All right, so our week 5 picks here. So you said the Bengals messed up your prize pick selection. How did they mess it up?
You picked somebody on the Bengals, bro, to go over.
I was about to say I did choose Chase Brown to go under, and he was almost half the line for rushing. In all honesty, because I knew they weren't going to be able to run the ball too much when you get down that much. Keep him out the league. All right, here we go. So 49ers versus the Rams. Though we're going to start with you for this one.
This is an easy pick, man. I don't know who the 49ers even got at the wide receiver spot, running back or quarterback. I'm going with the Rams.
Man, Mac Jones quarterbacking. Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, Kenneth Bourne.
That's right, KB. Didn't he drop a pass last week? thought he
Oh
threw
yeah,
a
he
wide
dropped a wide open pass. Oh my lord,
You think got
wide
who?
open pass.
Yeah, Kendrick Bourne for the 49ers.
I don't know who the hell that even is.
He did
He
us a
played
favor.
for
Yeah,
the 49ers, and he went to New England and had that one monster year with Mac Jones.
Oh no, I don't remember that one.
Saying all that, give him the Rams.
we're just gonna go with the Rams here. Got Puka Nakua on my fantasy team. Also got Christian McCaffrey. So all I care about is those guys getting fed and getting me my fantasy points. I don't give a rat's tail who wins this one, but I got the Rams winning this one. Because I just don't see how the 49ers can do it. There comes a point where even effort alone cannot overcome the difference in talent. And that's where we are right now with the 49ers, with all the injuries that they've acquired from position to position. They got, what's that guy who used to play tight end at Ohio State? I think his name was Luke something. Was it Luke? Tight end for the 49ers, I think, old man. But they're down so bad, he has to start down at tight end.
I know who you're talking about. He ain't good though. He
Yeah, down bad.
49ers over with. They should have been blew that shit up.
That's what happens when you keep pushing off on the rebuild and say we're gonna kick the can down the road, kick the can down the road. When you know you got guys that are injury prone, I mean everything the 49ers touch breaks. But you know what? This reminds me, the Cincinnati Bengals need to make a little call here to the Rams and say, hey, what y'all want for Jimmy G? You know, we haven't heard Jimmy G name in a good minute. Now, will he go out there and last the whole season? No. But as a GM, this season's already a waste. But you got to do something.
At least for the
Why
people.
not see what Jimmy G can do?
Something dang.
nah, they need to get Max Jones or Russell Wilson.
Or Jameson Winston.
I mean,
At least that motherfucker, at least them would throw it up.
Lying.
Yeah.
Those 50-50 balls all day. Fuck it.
We need somebody that can feed those wide receivers for fantasy football. That's all the fan base cares
I
about.
don't. I ain't got nobody on that damn team on man.
That's Mac Jones. Mac Money Jones, the MVP. This one says Mac Jones against the Rams defense will be the lead.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But as long as he throw that ball to Christian McCaffrey at the backfield, that's all I care about.
You are.
So, we're gonna go with you last though, because we got to hear what you got to say about the Vikings. So we'll do you last for this one. We already know. But old man, with Dylan Gabriel being in there at quarterback, first tell me, will the Browns offense be better or worse now that Flacco's not in there? And who you got winning?
I gotta be worse. Because he's a rookie, he's gonna try to hold the ball too long. And you already know B-Flow loves going against rookie QBs. He's gonna send the house, he's gonna send some crazy blitzes. And don't be shocked if Harris don't get a couple picks in the game. That boy, it ain't gonna be good, Browns. Don't even watch.
Don't even wake up for that game.
Sleep through it. Go to church, something. Just don't tune in. But yeah, I got to go to Minnesota Vikings here. Clearly, now for Dylan Gabriel, hey, best of luck to the kid. But this is a tall, tough task here. And you're not even doing it in front of your home fans. You know, like this is international game there. So already first start is going to be a little funky because of that. Yeah, it's just not going to be a comfortable day for him. Can't get back to Cleveland fast enough. All right,
yeah,
Zoe.
man. Like the Vikings, they play in London a lot, so it's gonna be more of a home game for the Vikings compared to the Browns. And the Vikings were ugly last week. We all know about the offensive line. No excuses. They need to block. Defense gonna get the Minnesota Vikings a lot of opportunities to score this game. It's gonna be a low scoring game. I'm thinking Vikings hopefully can put up like 20 points. I'm thinking like 20-6 Vikings win.
Okay. I mean, the Browns have what? Are they the second best overall defense? I think so far this year. You wouldn't know it with how bad their offense is, but their defense is pretty legit. So yeah, it's gonna be a low scoring game.
Yeah, Vikings got to win this game. This is a must win.
Colts versus Raiders. All right, though. Gotta let you go first because your boy Geno Smith here. So gotta let you go first. Talk about your boy.
Geno Smith is an interception machine, and I like Indy defense. I also like the Raiders defense, but I like the Colts offense better than I like the Raiders defense. And the Colts is at the crib. Daniel Jones been playing real good. I think Mitchell is going to redeem himself. I just picked him up on my fantasy team too, so I need him to redeem himself. Do what he did last week, but score a touchdown too. I got Daniel Jones and Andy win this game.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, for many of the same reasons, I feel like Daniel Jones is going to be a much easier matchup than it was against the Rams last week. So he'll be able to rebound. They've got a nice thing going. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor's going to go out there, get some things done. Then you got Daniel Jones. He can use his legs, move around. They'll get some points. The Raiders, I'm just not liking what I'm seeing from them. In all honesty, and it still makes me mad that we did lose to the Raiders.
Y'all lost to the Raiders.
But yeah, that was our first loss of the year.
And old man on this bitch talking some shit.
Game. Say what?
No, hold on. That said New England was good. I said no. I said Drake May is good. He's a top 10 quarterback in NFL stat-wise. You don't believe me? Pull the crap up and look for your eyes.
So just hold on. Just wait. Till fucking y'all.
Look up and compare him to Josh Allen. I think May might have one more interception than Allen.
Hey, listen, y'all. Listen, man. All right. He played good week one. He
pull it up.
He played decent week one. I give him that.
What? Wait, what?
He played decent week one, even though y'all lost. I give you that.
Okay. Now look up the stats.
I don't care about right now. I'm in the business of W's, bro. I'm sorry.
How? You ain't never won nothing, big man. Come on now. Let's keep it moving.
Oh, here we go. That's Super Bowl. Okay, JB.
Did we get everybody for the Raiders versus
Hell no, I ain't that stupid.
Yeah, everybody got Eddie.
Saints versus the Giants here. So, old man, we'll let you go first with this one.
I got New York Giants, man. Saints are in trouble. They ain't got no offense. Their defense looks like ass. And those two white boys that are in the New York Giants, they're going to dominate. Scatterbo and Dart, it's their time.
We heard that the Saints are waiting for Taysom Hill to come and save them this year.
I can't believe he's still on the fucking roster, dude.
I was shocked, too, when I heard that he was still on the roster. I was like, y'all got to stop this. Like,
getting paid, too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I'm going to go next. You got to go with the Giants. I mean, despite the fact Malik Davis ain't playing, at least I'm seeing some form of life from this Giants team. That ain't the case with the Saints. I mean, they're more concerned about just letting Kendrick Miller get some of the carries that should be going to my guy Alvin Kamara in fantasy football anyways. That's all they're concerned about. But Spencer Rattler, they're down bad. They better hope they play the Jets at some point this year. Maybe they can sneak one against them. I don't know. At some point, there'll be somebody, but I just don't know who. But it won't be the Giants this week. Did you go, Zoe?
No, I got the Giants. I like their defense. Spencer Rattler ain't good. Saints ain't good. The Giants might. Ooh, their defense might score a touchdown this week. Ooh, that's a nice one. I got the Giants.
Okay. What's good, Kenneth? How are we tonight? And yeah, I'm gonna be doing the Miami Hurricanes versus Florida State Seminoles game for my next college football stream. So that should be a big one.
You might put that shit on the screen. Shit.
What's up? Cowboys versus Jets. I'm gonna go first with this one. Oh man, Cowboys, what can I say? I thought it was going to be a rougher season there. They just tied the Green Bay Packers there. So the Cowboys still feel like they still believe, despite the fact of, having CD sideline and stuff, they still believe. As for the Jets, they're trying to learn how to win. They are. My advice to them, play the Tennessee Titans. They would beat the Tennessee Titans. That's the only guarantee I can get them is that they would beat Tennessee Titans. If it ain't Tennessee Titans, I don't see it. Give me the Cowboys here. Y'all know I hate the Jets. Old man?
Give me the Cowboys. Do it. New York Jets, dude. They're gonna go 0-5.
Yeah, I got the Cowboy too, man. I just need Ferguson to score at least twice.
Broncos versus the Eagles here. I'll go first with this one. So right now, I'm still watching Bo Nix, and I'm like, all right, so is Bo going to have a sophomore slump here? Is he figuring it out along the way? Obviously, easy win against the Bengals. I'm not even going to think about that game there because that was just too easy. Bengals already had no defense. Now they've got no offense with that. So they're basically, you know what? Maybe the Jets could beat them right now, too. Add the Bengals to that list right now. With that being said, though, the Eagles, they find ways to win. It may not be the kind of, what we expect from a quarterback that's making as much money as Jalen Hurts is. At some point in his career, he will have to pass more, especially when they ban the tush push next season, but for right now, the Eagles, why not? At home, too, though.
Yeah, even though Jalen Hurts playing like a 38-year-old quarterback, man, I got to go with the Eagles. They defense going to give both Knicks troubles. And I think the Eagles win this game at the crib.
Oh, yeah, old man.
I'm going with the Eagles, man. Bo Nix looks like Max Jones out there. Throwing picks, not looking good. I try to tell people Bo ain't that good.
All he got to do is throw the ball to Cortland Sutton and help my fantasy team and my other league out. That's all he got to do. And he refuses to do that a lot of times. Good things happen when he does.
Another QB that in the zone thought was better than May.
He playing better than what you mean?
Bo Nix? No, he ain't.
Look at his numbers, man. Come on, man. If y'all play the Broncos right now, who will win?
New England.
Miami and Carolina. Who y'all got?
I got the Panthers.
Damn.
You got the Panthers old? All right.
Well, yeah.
What about you, Zoe?
No, man. I got to go with Miami. I don't know. I got to go with Miami.
I'm going to go with Carolina. Here. I feel like in this game here, obviously Miami losing Tyreek. In years past, that would have been bigger news than it is now because it's not like they've been utilizing him a lot, But Jalen Waddle, I'm still waiting on him to do something. They're going to have to depend on Darren Waller to go out there and just turn back the clock at some point. Now, H.John, he's going to go out there and get some yards from my fantasy team, but he won't get this W down in Carolina. He won't do that. Miami's not that good. They're not going to go on a win streak.
What? Hold on, wait.
At home.
Hold on, wait. Y'all talking like Carolina, somebody who is somebody.
I was right the last time two teams that were bad played each other, so I'm just saying.
In the zone, I'm going to ask you this. Have the Panthers quit on their head coach yet?
I say not yet. I don't think so.
I have seen the Dolphins players do that to him multiple times.
They probably did, but they're going to beat fucking Bryce Young. I don't know. I feel you, though, but.
Who's Tua throwing to? Tua's throwing the Waddle. They're going to double team Waddle. Okay, he's taking care.
I don't think Carolina got.
Tua's one good hit.
I don't think Carolina got that much common sense to do that. So I'm going with the Dolphins.
Yo, all I know is if Brown smacks Tua again, Tua's done for.
I like this move.
That's what we love about the NFL. Like you never know each given Sunday which energy you're gonna get because you saw what Carolina did 2 weeks ago against Atlanta, then the following week against the Patriots just completely just laid all in the mess they crafted. So you never know from week to week. Things do change. So we'll see. But I think Carolina at home gets this one against Miami. But I could be wrong. The SM says they trash, but they'll win this game.
For sure trash.
So. I tell you what, though, this one's easy. Well, I can't tell you that because Lamar's not playing. Now I got to sit here and think about this. Oh, my goodness. You know what?
I got Houston.
Let you go first.
I ain't going to lie, man. I don't like nothing about Houston. Even though Cooper Rush in there, they still got Derrick Henry. They still got a few weapons on offense, and their defense still can scare C.J. Stroud in Houston. And they at the crib. I got the Ravens.
All right, old man.
I got the Houston.
Ooh.
All right, you got Houston here.
This is where I get y'all.
Cooper Rush.
Follow your Buckeye and Patriot boy.
You know what? Can I mean, who is the Ravens defense even stop this year? Like at all? Like
nobody.
They might.
You do know in the zone. You do know the Ravens are missing like 5 to 8 people on defense.
You right, and I do know this. Houston don't have no offensive line. I know Harbaugh and that coaching staff for sure know how to draw some plays to put some pressure on that weak ass offensive line. They ain't that.
Ravens ain't got a QB and the running back keeps fumbling.
You don't like? I like Cooper. Y'all sleeping? Okay, we gonna get back to this next week. Y'all sleep on Cooper Rush.
There. I'm gonna go with the Texans. Next up, Titans versus the Cardinals. 96% of people chose the Cardinals, by the way.
Tell me y'all going with Tennessee. Tell me y'all going with Tennessee.
Yeah, I ain't that stupid now. Give me the Cardinals.
I got Cardinals as well. Like, what are we doing?
Me too. I got Cardinals.
Oh, why don't you go with the Tennessee, boy? Come on now.
That be y'all going with them crazy picks, not me.
The NFL, anything can happen.
Yeah, this the week. This the week right here. I think I might tie you or overleap you. This is the week I'm looking for.
We're gonna see, so we're gonna see. We've been waiting for about a year and a half now. It ain't happened yet, so we're about to see. All right, let's see. Tampa Bay versus Seattle here. I'm gonna go first on this one. Here. Tampa Bay got a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries that they got to overcome here. And I do like what Seattle's defense has been able to do in terms of creating turnovers. I like their offense as well. If Tampa Bay was healthy, I would choose Tampa. But to me, those injuries are going to matter here going down to Seattle. 12th man will make an impact. Give me the Seahawks here. Old man?
I got the Seahawks too, just because of injuries. My thing is, though, have you guys been hearing the rumors that Seahawks might trade Woolen?
Yeah, I seen that. They say he's been playing bad though this year.
Oh yeah, he's been playing like ass.
You know, he in the contract year too though, so I can see that. I got Seattle too though.
I think I'm gonna rock with Tampa on this one.
You
Like you
in?
did against the Eagles.
Oh no, it sounds like they ain't got nobody. I don't know who the hell the running back even is.
I'm gonna be what's that guy? Rashard Wright.
And
Yeah, I think that's
and
gonna be. It's gotta be Rashard Wright.
Mike Evans still out too, I believe.
Godwin's not back.
But Godwin, you know, he missed it. He still ain't. I don't think he ready to play all like that. Yeah, he just out there to be a body.
You just go out there, collect a check. That's it. Just show them you working to get back. That's it.
Yeah.
I go first with this one. Yeah, I don't even want to entertain that thought there.
Go with the
All right.
upset.
Now to make you upset, you go with the upset. Shoot, not for this game. Old man, who you got?
Lions.
Yeah, I
What's
got the
that,
Lions.
Zoe?
I got
You
the
got the
Lions
Bengals?
too. No, I got the Lions.
You gonna change your pick after the stream though?
I ain't doing that shit no more.
All right, Commanders and Chargers. Anybody know if Jaden Daniels plans on playing? I
Yeah,
think
he
just
back.
started
He's
practice.
supposed to be
Or-
back this week.
Yeah, he back.
Okay, that does make a difference there. All right, so
I
Zoe, we're
picked
gonna
the
let you run
I
through this
picked the Commanders for that reason.
one. Okay, you picked
Plus,
the Commanders.
you want to talk about no line? Chargers ain't got either one of the starting tackles.
I know. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough on the boys.
Who you got, Zoe?
Oh, okay. So we know they missed some offensive linemen, but I got faith in Harbaugh. And an East Coast team and traveling to the West Coast, Jada Dane to miss 2-3 games. I like their defense. I gotta go with the home team.
To me, Chargers coming off a loss against the Giants there. They didn't expect that, surprised them. And they know in the AFC West how big each and every game is because it's really tough. You got the Broncos, Chiefs on your heels. I don't know what the Raiders are doing back there, but still got the, Broncos and the Chiefs on your heel. And you don't want to lose, because you beat the Chiefs earlier. So you don't want that to be in vain because you see the Chiefs are waking up right now. So if you're the Chargers and you're at home right now. This is where I have to believe at home for the same reason Zoe said, Jim Harbaugh, I believe he will get this win here against Dan Quinn and company and the Commanders. Commanders, I mean, is Terry McLaurin even going to play this week?
I ain't hear nothing about him. I
Me,
don't
me
think
neither.
so.
Me neither. So if Jaden is trying to force himself to play, there's no Terry McLaurin. They ain't got no running back anyways. They got who running the ball, Bill or whatever. Give me the Chargers here at home. Patriots versus the Bills. So,
Ooh,
Joe,
I
we're gonna
know where
let you
y'all
go
going.
first. You're the only one that ain't got no stake in this one.
Hey man, I like Buffalo, man. They defense create turnovers. I believe. Well, they're gonna get one against New England. And
Wait a minute.
I like
Time
the
out
way
there.
I
Defense
like
create turnovers.
I like
Let
the
me
way I like the way Josh Allen been playing, man. He been playing on another level, and he know this is an important game for the division. And he at the crib. I don't think he gonna slip up against a Patriot team led by a Drake May. I just don't see it.
Top 10 quarterback stat wise this year, Drake, man. Get it right, fool.
So I guess you picking New England then.
Hell no, I ain't that dumb.
Oh, here we go. You don't ever pick the Bills. Now you picking them against New England.
Bills are Super Bowl favorites.
Oh,
New England's a rebuilding
they've
team.
been at the bad 10 years.
So have the Vikings.
Here you go with the Vikings. See, I hate people do that. Oh, okay, you got it.
I'm gonna go ahead and go here.
I missed you, Zay. I missed you, Zoe. I had to get a couple shots this week. For 2 long weeks.
So I still got to acknowledge, Bills are the superior team at this time. I like where we're trending. I'm seeing good things, but we still got a ways to go. But that Buffalo defense, though, ain't scary by any means. Even the Saints started moving the ball in that defense. They laid a blueprint, but unfortunately for us, Ramondre Stevenson is going to probably fumble once or 2 times in key situations that will cost the Patriots this one. Well, I think it will be close. So it will be a 1 touchdown win for the Buffalo Bills.
You said a 1 touchdown. You think this game gonna be
touchdown win?
Oh wow.
Nah, I got Bills winning at least by 10, JB.
I mean, are we watching the same Bills defense? Because this ain't the same Bills defense.
It's not the defense, AB. It's not the defense. You said it yourself. Stevenson can't. This dude cannot go more than 4 games without fumbling, JB.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That's why we'll lose it at the end. Kind of like that year.
That's why we're gonna lose by 10 because you're gonna fumble. We're gonna kick a field goal and it's gonna be up. Oh, they only need it. No.
Like I remember that year that we had Cam Newton that year, and against the Bills, we were on the verge of a victory, but Cam Newton fumbled the ball while we were driving in their territory late in the game to cost. It's gonna be something similar like that. Something because just like how everybody was surprised that the Saints were fighting the Bills so hard last week, and everybody's wondering is the upset for to happen or not. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. This is the NFL.
Y'all trying to blame everything on a running back. Every time your quarterback play a decent team, he throw an interception.
Oh no! Oh, you don't know. Hell no! In the zone, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. Stevenson fumbled 2 times and they're going into the end zone against the Steelers. There's 14 points right there. He fumbled on a long run to set up for us for a field goal. Right there. That's 17 points.
You say he turns the ball over every time he plays a decent team, right?
A decent team, yeah.
All right. So on the year, he's got 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One of those came against the Raiders. Are the Raiders a decent team?
They got defense though. We can't lie. They got pass rush. They defense nice.
I mean, don't get me wrong. 7-2. That sounds pretty good to me at this point of the season.
Look up Allen's. I think Allen's 8-2.
It is good. It is good when you playing the Dolphins, then the damn Carolina Panthers.
It's the NFL.
Bills played the Dolphins, played the Jets and the we call it the fucking whatever team, the shitty ass team. They play too.
That's right, they did play
the Saints.
Right.
I just told you, old man, y'all can't beat Baltimore right now.
You're smoking something. I think we could beat Baltimore with no Lamar.
Man, I wish y'all play them next week.
All I need to know is you need to puff that thing over this way because you must be high.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that game Sunday.
Got the Chiefs and the Jaguars. Zoe, who you got?
Man, I damn sure ain't got no Trevor Lawrence. I got the away team.
I'll go next. I've got Kansas City as well. Jacksonville's having a good season, but right now, Kansas City, they're finding themselves. Players are coming back. Yeah, Kansas City. Old man?
Shit, I don't trust T-Mid. That dude's worst quarterback of the draft. I'm taking KC.
Who else came out that year?
Max
James Jones, Mac
Jones,
Jones, Justin
Trey
Fields,
Lance.
Zach Wilson.
Oh, that was a quarter. That was worse. Ooh, that was a nasty quarterback class.
How many points to be scored for the Chiefs and the Jaguars?
I got
I got
37.
38.
I was about to say that too, so I'm gonna go ahead and bump it down to, let's just say, let's see. Some says you don't see the Chiefs losing to the Jaguars. I don't see it either. I don't see it
No.
either. Some says, JB, do you think they regret trading up for Travis Hunter? I mean, obviously, it's still early in the season here, but in hindsight, I mean, if things keep going the way that it's going right now, at some point, yeah. I don't think we're at that point. Yes, yeah, but that just goes to show. On paper, it seemed like a great idea. Get the guy that can play offense and defense. But the thing is, this is the NFL. You can't take plays off. So if you're going to play both sides of the field and stuff like that, you got to be elite at both sides of the field for it to be a W. But I mean, they are winning right now. But he's just one of those guys that you just use creatively, but at the same time, I mean, but like you said, trading up for him, that was a lot. That was a big price to pay, in all honesty. Joe,
Yeah,
your thoughts?
I agree with you. Like at the end of the day, Trevor Lawrence, like to me, a regular receiver and a regular cornerback. So why did you trade up all that draft capital to get a mid receiver or a mid corner? I don't like. He don't wow me on offense or defense. I'm not seeing. I don't see nothing in him.
Oh yeah, got to get absolutely. So, any other questions you guys have for us? Now is a good time to go ahead and ask those.
Damn.
And it says Chiefs game 56-32.
Oh, see, no. If Jacksonville scored 32 points, I would be shocked.
Oh man,
How they scored 32 points? Like how? Unless somebody fuck with the scoreboard. I don't
that's a
see
lot of
that.
points. A lot of points right there.
You ain't lying. With them two teams, hell yeah.
That's almost 90 points scored together. That's whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what he drinking on today. What you sipping on, Sam?
The only way I can see that is in garbage time.
I still
Like
don't
if
see.
Casey goes up 56 to like 10, they pull all the starters and then they go back.
I don't know. That's crazy. Sammy seems to me he drink whiskey. He might drink some
You're
whiskey
drinking
tonight.
that moonshine. That moonshine gets you all twisted.
Ice cool sweet tea with what though? Tequila. Oh, he got tequila in there. Yeah, he do. So 1800. I know Sam.
I'm gonna ask each of you guys, since obviously, we're a couple weeks in, who's a player, it could be on any team, that you feel like would really benefit from being traded right now? Not for the team benefit, but for the individual player would be better off traded right now for a better situation.
That's easy. AJ Brown. They got my man look like a
Oh yeah,
an average receiver over there. He can't
you're
even get
right.
the quarterback can't get that man the ball. Any on my fantasy team, I'm sick about that. But you can't bench him though.
Ah,
You never know. You never know when he's gonna go off.
Look, Kamara, right now, that situation with the Saints is broken. The man's wasting his career. Put him somewhere else where he can be a real piece to the puzzle and make a team even more competitive and dangerous. He got a lot of ability, but it's wasted for the Saints because ain't nobody
I,
fearing the pass game.
I don't think he want to lead though.
Some people happy with a check, but
Yeah, he
just
happy with
me.
a check, man. Shit, he don't. He 30 years old. He okay, JB. He about to shit. I'm straight. Keep on getting that young boy the ball. Shit.
Well, what's good, Laney? Glad you came through. Appreciate it. Old man, who's your player that should be traded?
Right now, going as today, I say King Henry.
Okay, okay.
Trade to where? We think he'll go.
See, I know it wouldn't happen, but tell me King Henry and Josh Allen wouldn't be a nasty duo with Cooks. Because in my opinion, King Henry needs to start becoming running back too and goal line back. His time of carrying it 16 times a game is over.
Dude, he can't do 16.
Dude, they haven't even gave him the ball. I think 2 weeks ago they gave him 8 times.
Damn. And they gave his big ass a contract. I told people that shit was stupid. People in my fucking comment section talking about, look what he did last year. I said, motherfucker, that was last year. He older now.
Or even to the Cowboys. King Henry to the Cowboys wouldn't be bad. They got a nice old line.
I like Williams over there though.
If the Dolphins were a better team, they need a power back badly. So that would have been if they were a better team,
Yeah,
of
but
course. Now it's just
that
a
old
way.
line is horrible.
Yeah. But I'm glad he's
Yeah.
not for my guy's fantasy football's sake.
Right. I ain't getting his ass. He for sure win the first round in fantasy football, didn't he?
Who?
Derrick Henry.
He'll probably win the second round if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
He went in the second round.
Okay. I know somebody pissed.
Oh man, what we got to do to get your fantasy football team to win some games?
I don't know. It's over for me, man. I think. Holy shit! When Bo went out, I'm like, yeah, it's over.
But who went out?
Bo.
Oh, okay.
Because I went Saints, and then I tried to like couple rounds later, I picked Bo to have like the quarterback or wide receiver in.
I think you took the quarterback fast.
I took him third round because I had last pick. Remember?
Oh,
I had first pick, and I had waited a whole freaking 2 rounds or 2 rounds.
I think Joe Burrow was the first quarterback off the board, and I took Josh Allen right after that.
Nah,
Who was the first quarterback?
Was it not Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson was, and then you took Allen, and then I took Burrow.
Okay, y'all, it was something like that.
You kept on taking my guys, dude. Literally, right before my pick, I'm like, all right. And the zone ain't gonna take him. You know, he ain't gonna take this dude. He don't know this dude. Boom, takes him. And then fucking JB's taking my guys like five steps ahead. I'm like, dude, you
I ain't gonna lie, it felt like checkers. Like every time I look at the board, it was like bang, like right the player I was aiming for fell to me just about every time.
And y'all know what crazy? Like I told you, JB, they gave me a bad grade for that Ferguson move when I took him early, and he been balling.
That's true.
Like that was crazy.
I'm proof that grades do matter because they gave your boy an A+.
You
I think it was A+ in this one. Either that or
undefeated. Ain't you undefeated?
We both undefeated.
Yeah,
we last two standing.
Yeah, man. We see each other another week. I think.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have to trade everybody away to make sure Zone don't win.
No, trade them to me. Give me one of them running backs.
Make me a deal. Let's talk. Send me an offer.
I give you Geno Smith.
Fuck no. I got Dark and I got Tua. And A-Rod. I got 3 bums. Well, 2 bums and a good rookie.
So the Patriots and Bills is a Sunday night game?
Yeah, it's prime time.
The who?
The Bills and Patriots. That's a Sunday night football game.
Ooh,
I didn't even know that.
I'm gonna have my popcorn.
And it's rival, so it's gonna be the rival colors, and it's gonna be packed at Buffalo. I'm already hearing them talking shit.
I'm gonna have my popcorn watching that offense in New England, boy. Like,
don't be that way, Zoe. Don't be that way.
I'm about to critique everything.
Now, what happens if Drake May goes out there and outplays Allen?
I tell you, like he bought out that game. He bought out. I ain't man. I tell you, like, yeah, he went crazy. Even though they lost, he went crazy.
I had to throw that in there. Oh man. So what team, I guess right now, do you feel like is in the worst situation? Let's go AFC and NFC. Worst situation as an organization right now.
Easy. Tennessee and Saints.
It's Tennessee and the Saints.
You going or me? You want me to go?
You go first.
I would say the Ravens. The Ravens is in a effed up situation right now, and I would say Carolina. Cause you done
Mm.
drafted the quarterback #1 a couple years ago, and he looking like nothing. But I think they're gonna win a few games. They won't be able to have the #1 pick. But what do you do with Bryce Young at this point?
You got no choice but to play him. You can't put old man Dalton in
No,
there.
no. I'm saying like if he keep on looking the way he been looking, and you just drafted him a couple years ago #1, and you might have the 5th or 6th little spot in the draft. What do you like? Like what do you do with Carolina? Like what do Carolina do? Because this quarterback is not good.
They need to find a veteran, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. You need a special kind of veteran. It's not gonna cost you too much, but they can come in there and really just, compete, take the job. You need to find the next Daniel Jones.
Kirk
That's what you need.
Cousins.
Find the next Daniel Jones, ideally. But they're a mess. This is a situation that won't be fixed for years. For years. I feel that way about dang it, both the Saints and the Panthers, same division. I can go either direction. But I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna say the Saints because I really don't like what they got going on down there. I really don't. I just feel like they don't have a quarterback. They're not going to find one because it's a terrible time to draft a quarterback next year. A terrible time to draft one. In the AFC, dude, there's a lot of teams that's lost their way right now. I want to look at Cleveland and say I got a feeling they're going to go through all three quarterbacks this year, and not keep one of them next year. Not one of them is going to be quarterback one for them next year. Once again, moving on to another quarterback. This has got to stop at some point. And something tells me the Browns are foolish enough to where next year they might even reinsert Deshaun Watson back into the starting lineup. They might
I
be that
forgot
foolish.
about him. Damn, I forgot about Deshaun over there. What the fuck he? Why he ain't playing?
He out for the year. What's his injury, old
Oh,
man?
he
I
out for the
forgot
year
what his injury.
again. Oh
Yeah, he out
man,
for
and
the year.
left.
Oh man, so he got time to talk about the Browns. I mean,
Yeah,
but the Jets are pretty bad too. They really are, but they've
it's a
got
lot of.
talent. If they can just get a good quarterback, they've got Garrett Wilson. I don't know why they still got Alan Lazar for. Like I really don't understand that. They got a couple pieces to work with. They've got
What
a
happened to
good
they?
coach. I feel like.
What happened to
Yeah,
their
go ahead,
defense though?
dude. That's what I want to know. I'm just glad they lost that defense, honestly.
Like Quincy Williams, he ain't doing shit over there.
Mhm.
I ain't hearing
Yeah,
nothing
'cause
go
people,
all season, huh?
I hear the announcers talking about, oh, teams are going to run up the middle, even though the Quentin Williams is in there. I'm like, well, you should do something if he's in the middle. Dang it! Like they should be trying to run to the outside, not inside at him. So I don't know.
I ain't hearing nothing all season long, though.
Mhm. It's a mess. But the Browns, this is their plan. They don't have a plan. They don't have a plan. They basically already said, hey, at some point we're going to push a door in there. That tells
Yeah,
me the season's done. You already knew it. It's too early in the season to know that. Too early in the season to know that.
yeah. The
The
Browns, the
mindset.
Browns cook. Like we all know that the Browns is cooked, but it's the Browns. What you expect though?
You're right. You're right. So I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. In an alternate universe, with the way that things have been looking, assuming that one of these teams will get a Super Bowl, who gets a Super Bowl first? Or who's on track to get one first? The Browns or the Jets?
What the fuck? I would say probably the. I would probably say the. Even though it's ugly, I'll probably say Cleveland. 'Cause I do like
Yeah.
their defense, and if one of the quarterbacks can hit, I like their weapons. You probably can add another receiver like during the draft for free. But I like what Cleveland got. They just got to get that quarterback.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And I don't know about the Jets. Like
I got Cleveland, dude. New York Jets in the wild, man. They got everything they need. It's New York. Ready for this? You want to know the truth? Until the old man died, Nate. Till the old
damn,
man dies, New York Jets ain't winning another Super Bowl. They are cursed. He sold his soul to the devil to win that
damn.
Super Bowl. What
Mm-hmm.
other quarterback do you know the day before and the day of looked at people and says, "Oh, we winning this game," and almost got the score right.
Yeah.
He knew
You know,
because he sold his soul. If there is a devil or whatever, he sold it. They ain't winning until that man is dead. And you want to know what's messed up? Not messed up because he's healthy. That what he had tests done like the last year, and the doctor said he can live for another 20 years.
Who?
Fuck, I can't think of his name, but he's the Super Bowl winning for the New York Jets. He won the Super Bowl for them.
Namath.
So Namath.
Okay. What up, Alfred, my boy? What's the deal? Yeah, just need a quarterback. A
Yeah,
lot
but
of
I
teams.
mean, yeah, it's a lot that they need. I mean, because think about it. They just tried, a couple years ago with Zach Wilson. That was terrible. They can't get the rookie right. They went and got Aaron Rodgers. That didn't work out. They can't get the veteran right. So they went and got a mid quarterback in between, a young guy that has some experience, some potential. People think it just ain't working. It just ain't working. I don't know what to tell them. It
Yeah,
ain't working.
that shit over with over there.
They need something equivalent to. I remember when the Rams had traded. I'm sorry, yeah, when the Rams had traded for Matthew Stafford. An established veteran that still got some years left, but is at a high level, not too old. Not too injury prone, but someone like that can come in. It's like, okay, you've got something to build around. We know what he can offer, but they just got bad luck all
You
around.
know
Yeah,
what's funny? I can see Baker Mayfield getting traded once Mike Evans done.
they got another
And
receiver though.
yeah, but I don't see Baker Mayfield ending his career with the Bucks. I think he goes to another team.
Hmm. Would be interesting, but Baker strikes me as the kind of guy that, although he's shown early in his career the cockiness, I feel like he wants an organization that wants him, and the fact that they embraced him when no one else really would, I think that goes a long way for him later in his career, where he'll take, a little less just to stay. But I mean, NFL changes a lot. You get a new coach in there, you might be like, all right, next guy up, we're getting your replacement. So it could happen. It could happen.
Who knows? Maybe Kirk Cousins will be the quarterback next year for the Jets.
Shit,
That
man.
would explain everything that we felt about the Jets being correct, that they're just making terrible decisions if they
You ain't
take that
lying.
move.
I will love it.
Same here. All right. So, any other questions here in the chat? What are you feeling about Kyler Murray right now? Cardinals 2-2.
Purple bar. Oh, he needs to get the fuck up out of there. It's over with. That shit over with. Kyler Murray needs to go. That shit over. That shit been dead.
Instead, like, what was it, a couple streams ago, I was like, Kyler Murray, we've already seen the best that we're going to see from him. I'm convinced of that. Because it will never be the perfect, situation. It's not going to be. It's just not going to be. Arizona is not going to go out there and get some coach that's going to come in, like just be a proven coach to come in. Because if you're a proven coach, you're not going to the Cardinals. I hate to say it that way, but you're not going to the Cardinals. You're just not.
Nah. Hell nah. Fuck that.
You got this. You got to go to the dentist, Samuel. Hey, hang in there, Samuel. You got it. And definitely be sure to, drop some flowers there by your brother's grave there. I know we talked about that before.
Oh
So
yeah, for sure.
absolutely.
I'll do that.
Let's see. People said, how about that Penn State and Oregon game?
I knew Oregon was gonna beat them boys. They got the better quarterback.
To me, this game just reconfirmed everything we already knew about Penn State. People don't know if the problem is James Franklin. They don't know if it's Drew Alar. I got the answer. It's both.
I was
They're
about to say,
both the problems. That's like you going out there and finding two NBA players that average 20 plus points a game, but then in clutch time, they combine for being like 0 for 81 in game winning attempts throughout their career. Two problems there. You at least need one of them to be clutch. One can make up for the other. Whether it's the coach being clutch, hey, that works. If it's the quarterback being clutch, that works too. But when you got two people that can't close, that don't know how to finish a game, and that's going to make mistakes, now you got a problem. Because I've seen them both make mistakes, and that's going to prevent you from ever getting, whether it's the Big Ten championship, whether it's the national championship, that's going to prevent it. Because don't get me wrong, James Franklin, I try to root for him. I do want to see him succeed despite the fact he's at Penn State, but he can't do it. He just can't do it. He can't do it. And this comes from the same person that said, don't give up on Ryan Day and stuff like that. Because I saw something in him that I don't see in James Franklin, the ability to learn from your mistakes a little bit. He went out there and said, okay, I have this limitation. Let me go get Chip Kelly to come in and correct what I fall short at. And then Chip learned from that Michigan loss. After that, he started throwing the ball all willy-nilly. I said, where the hell was that at the beginning of the season? It took, but they learned from their mistakes. But Penn State's not going to do that. They're just not going to
No,
do that. They're going to run the same old system day in, day out till you're blue in the face and get the same results
man,
and
yeah, they
wonder
ain't
what's the
got it.
problem.
Yeah, man, like Penn State overhyped, man. That court, I've been told y'all. I told y'all this last year. Drew Aller is not no damn good quarterback.
Mhm. Let's see. People said, do you think the Eagles put a complete game together this week? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. It's not going to be complete. And I'm going to tell you why. Patrick Surtain versus A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's already frustrated as it is. But Jalen Hurts doesn't feel the need to have to go out there and throw for 200 yards. He's like, why would I do that when I can just do, run the ball about 40 plus yards, hand the ball to Saquon, let Saquon do the work. And so they will win. Don't get me wrong. They will win, but they're not going to have to go out there and score a lot. The only kind of game that you see where he's going to go out there and you'll see a complete game from them, someone's got to push him, like what the Rams did for him to take a next step and say, okay, I've got to take some risk if I'm going to get the reward I'm looking for. But most of these teams just go out there, play it conservative, run the ball, let Saquon do it. He ain't got to do too much. He can run a couple in. That's it. B plus is enough. B plus is enough most of the time for the Eagles to win.
Yeah, they rock the Eagles roster too good, man. Like, and AJ Brown not getting the ball, so I don't know, man. I don't know how the fuck the Eagles keep on winning. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause Jalen Hurts last game had 0 passing yards in the whole second half. That was crazy, and they still won. He's just coming
See,
up with new. He just coming up with new formula to win at the quarterback spot.
in in terms of like basketball, this reminds me of when the Cavaliers, had obviously younger LeBron, you had Kyrie, and you also had Kevin Love. The only problem is your quarterback, Jalen Hurts, he's the Kevin Love in this situation. He can just go out there, get you 12 points, 14 points. He ain't got to do nothing near what he had to do on his own team because he got so much talent around him. He ain't got to do it. Just sit back and just be there when needed. That's it.
Yeah,
And that's
I
what Jalen
tell you,
Hurts can do in the second half.
I tell you what, Jalen Hurts is smart. He know not to overdo it. He don't have to. And look what he do. They win the games with no fucking passing yard in the second half. After he threw the bitch over 8 times. That's crazy.
The defense can do is just roll their eyes when they see it's 2nd and 2, and you about to get 3 in a row plays a tush push in there 3 times in a row. Literally the offense there.
You ain't lying.
Literally.
I won't be surprised we start seeing that shit on 2nd and 4th.
Or that fake touch push and give it to Saquon.
When y'all play the Eagles this year, when y'all play?
We put him after the bye week. He said JJ going to embarrass her. That's what he said.
You sound like you disagree, Zoe.
I'm not
Is
going.
JJ even playing?
Yeah, he playing. Well, I'm not going that damn far. I'm not going to say all that shit. Jalen Hurts know how to win.
Mhm.
And that raggedy ass offense line versus that Eagles defense. Shit, hopefully somebody come back healthy. But I don't know. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback to me. Like Jalen Hurts know when to cut it on, know when to cut it off. I could respect that. He at the end of the day, he know how to get them W's. He also know how to lose. Who? Who you talking about? Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
Man, that man won a Super Bowl and been to the Super Bowl. Man, you can't say shit about Jalen Hurts. Nothing. You can't say nothing. He'd have been in 2 Super Bowl, what, 5 years? Huh?
But he's
Yeah.
at that point where he continuously finds ways to win. And I mean, we saw the same thing with Patrick Mahomes, where after the first couple of years where he wowed us, like, oh wow, look at him going deep to Tyreek, look at him and Travis Kelsey. Then the offense started slowing down, which I can't blame him. You put Sky Moore out there, that's gonna hurt my numbers too. And so, matter of fact, I'm gonna say trade me if I got to throw to him and Kadarius Tooney at the same time. But he found a way to still,
Right.
once you get to that level, it's like an elite level that you know how to win when you need to win the most. That's not going to say you don't lose, but you know how to get to the playoffs. You know when
Yeah.
to turn it on. In October, November, it's like, okay, we should be warming up. This is what success looks like at this stage. And your teammates, they rally around it. Then come playoffs, you playing your best football. All of a sudden, Travis Kelce, who we thought, would have been retired for the Chiefs, he out there looking like his old self just for a couple games. And then people get
Mhm.
fooled next year in fantasy thinking he's going to continue it after the regular season. Nope. He understands he just needs to do his part in the playoff and late in the season.
You right
That's
about
why they
that.
have, these younger guys. Like if Rice wasn't suspended, he'd be throwing the heck out of to Rice right now, Rasheed Rice in Kansas City. Same thing with Jalen Hurts, although for Jalen Hurts, it's different. He knows he doesn't have to throw the ball that much. 150 yards, 180 yards, that's the range he has to keep it
Yeah, but he said it wasn't through his arm or play. Jalen Hurts outplayed Patrick Mahomes in both Super Bowls. The first Super Bowl, he threw for what, 300 something passing yards? In the last Super Bowl,
Yeah,
Saquon Barkley ain't do shit. Jalen Hurts won that Super Bowl on offense. He threw the ball and he was running with the football. So I don't know what he mean about that one.
say what you want. Hurts top 5 QB.
Yeah, he a top 5 quarterback. He win. At the end of the day, that's all you want. You want your quarterback to win, especially in
in.
big games.
There comes a point, across sports where a player comes through that changes the game. Steph Curry did in the NBA with the 3-point shot, extending it. Jalen Hurts is doing the reverse. He's out there showing that you ain't got to pass the ball for 250 yards to go out there and win the Super Bowl. Because in the past, that's why we always judge the quarterback if he can throw for 250, 300, because we thought that gives you the best chance to win a Super Bowl. But Jalen Hurts has shown that as long as you got enough pieces around him and a quarterback that's clutch, that's got his composure, because he was that way in Alabama, honestly, when back in his college days, big game, somehow, some way, going to show up with his legs and stuff. May not always be pretty, but enough to win. Used to
Yeah,
aggravate me for real.
yeah. Then he went to Oklahoma. It just opened up for the passing game for him.
We taught him something. They taught him.
Yeah,
That
man.
was,
But
yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say, but at the end of the day, man, Jalen Hurts, that's a top 5 quarterback, man. Like you said, he just playing the quarterback position different from everybody else, and he winning. He done beat. If you look at it, he done beat all the top teams in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know what more y'all want. Like I don't know. Like I don't like him for real, but I can respect the shit. He winning.
Question. Team more minute, possibly. Because no, the man's got to get up early again tomorrow. Old man still here?
He said he lost power.
Someone hit a pop just now? Man, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
these Bills fans are going crazy right now. Oh, they're
Hell
coming
yeah.
after us. Whatever it takes, man. You don't ran into your power, your pole just to knock out the power, man. That's crazy. That's wild. All right, but tell me this, though. Tell me this. So overall, just think about your division right now in the NFC. And a lot of teams, we just saw the Bears, beat the Raiders, in which I'm convinced Raiders are a bad team this year. They're a bad team here. But they don't beat them. They don't beat the Cowboys, something Green Bay couldn't do. So how do you feel about how the teams rank right now in the division? And give me your concern for each team as well right now.
Like I think the division right now is
Yeah.
ranking. I would say Lions 1, Packers. Now I say Vikings and the Bears.
You got y'all at 3, despite the fact that the Packers lost to the Browns
I
and
still got
tied the Cowboys.
yeah, but I think the Packers at the end of the day they gonna get it together. I don't know they make the Super Bowl though, but I think they got all the pieces there to put it together. They just missing like they just missing to me. They missing like some type of leadership on the field and some heart. Because the Packers to me, I think they still one of the youngest team in the NFL right now.
What that brings a point that I've noticed. Jordan Love, and I can go back to last year as well. I remember, I think it was either last year or the year before that, where they started off the season. I remember I was talking with Braden. I was like, "Hey, your team about to be right next to my team this offseason." They were fresh off a loss, and all of a sudden they got hot. I think it started like around Thanksgiving and stuff. So Jordan Love to me is a streaky quarterback to where when things get going for that offense, they could look deadly, but it's not something that you can bank on for a full season. It's like we can have a good stretch. We can go out there 4 or 5 games, let her rip, and then we'll come back down to earth type of thing. You just got to make sure that you play them at the right time. And or if they get hot at the right time, that's a completely different thing. Kind of reminds me of prime Joe Flacco. Let's turn back the clock. Ravens Joe Flacco gets hot right when they get into the playoff, gets a Super Bowl because he got hot at the right time. So
Yeah,
that's how
but
I view Green Bay.
I just think, but at the end of the day, I just think Jordan Love, low key, is an interception machine. No, I don't know if you could fix that because he throw interception all the damn time. So, but we gonna see how it go though. But like I said, like I got the Vikings at 3 right now, depending on what happens Sunday against the Browns. Even though it's a different quarterback, they in London, different circumstances. But I got the Vikings at 3 right now, off of what I've seen the last couple of games.
Chicago. Just
Huh?
as for Chicago, what do you see when you see Chicago?
Man, when I see the Bears, I'm really seeing a team that trying to put it together for their head coach, but I don't think they really had the personnel right now to do that. And I think Caleb Williams still kind of young, so I think Chicago gonna be struggling in a lot of games, gonna be making some bonehead mistakes. I don't think they could do what they head coach want them to do right now because they really should have lost to the Raiders. If Geno Smith wasn't giving interceptions away like gifts, they would have lost that game. JB, is JB still there? Huh? No, you breaking up. No, I still can't hear you. No. Yeah, you breaking up bad. I don't know if you saying something or not. I don't know what's going on with JB. Something going on. Y'all know they play the Bills this week. So the Bill probably tapping everybody, every Patriots phone. Got them boy tapped. I don't know what happened to JB, though. JB, where you at? I don't know what's going on with JB, y'all. No, I still can't hear you. I don't know if you saying anything or not. JB.
How
Yeah,
about now?
yeah, I hear you now.
Oh man, they are going after me and old man hard here, man. Like,
I see. I couldn't hear you at all.
dang, I broke a sweat trying to fix this. All right, let's see. Again, last call for any questions pertaining to what we're seeing right now in the NFL, college football.
Yeah, we hear
Appreciate
him
that,
now.
Samuel. Oh, well, this will go ahead and call it a night. Appreciate
Yes,
you
sir.
guys so much for coming through. And just a reminder, your boy JB will be going live for Saturday. Miami Hurricanes, Florida State Seminoles. It's going to be a massive game there. Figure out who rules the state down there in Florida. This is going to be huge for recruiting because a lot of teams down there, a lot of talent down there in Florida, but only one team can be victorious here. And so we'll see how that plays out. But Zoe, let the people know where they can find you and also your next stream.
I'll be streaming tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern time, man. Talking football, talking Viking talk. And find me at In the Zone Sports on YouTube, all social media platform. ZOE-N Sports with a Z at the end. Subscribe to my channel, man. I appreciate it. I need all the subs I can get.
I got to give my boy there to 3K.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that'd be big. Good
Appreciate
looking,
that,
spirit
guys.
money.
Oh, yeah. With that being said, guys, take care. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week here. Tomorrow, Thursday night football. And then we're that much closer to the weekend with more football. Something to look
Be
forward to.
safe.
All right. Take care, guys.